Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you, less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Ball State baseball is on the air from Kylitz Field at Tennyson Stadium here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. It's game 2 of this 3-game set between the Ball State Cardinals and the Central Michigan Chippewas. Hello, everyone, and welcome high atop the press box here from Tennyson Stadium. My name's Dominic Liacani here on the Cardinals Game Bridge Audio Network. Appreciate you joining me this afternoon for Ball State baseball. Yesterday was a thriller, especially late after Central Michigan scored 5 combined runs in the 7th and 8th innings alone. Ball State was able to hang on for a 9-6 Game 1 victory behind 2 home runs from Alex Richter and 4 RBIs, as well as an incredible performance on the bump from Keegan Johnson. The lefty tossed 6 innings of 1-run ball on just 4 hits and punched out 8 for his 7th win of this season. Ball State put up a 5 spot in the 2nd, never really looked back from there, tacked on another 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 7th, and then 1 in the 8th. Central Michigan got the offense going late after the Cardinals had to use 5 relievers out of the bullpen. We saw 13 combined arms between the two teams yesterday. 6 total arms for the Cardinals, 7 total for the Central Michigan Chippewas. And we'll see what we have in store for game number 2. Ball State comes into this one 30-13. This is the 11th consecutive season that Ball State baseball has won 30 or more games. There has been a standard of success set here by head coach Rich Maloney in his 20th overall season. Ball State also currently in first in the Mid-American Conference standings, a game up on Kent State and a game and a half up on Miami of Ohio. Ball State 16-3, tailed by Kent State at 15-4 and Miami at 16-5. Central Michigan, on the other hand, 7th in the Mid-American Conference standings, and now a full game back of the 6th and final playoff spot in the Mid-American Conference to go to the tournament. Central Michigan 8-11 right now in the MAC, behind a game on Toledo, who is 10-11. Central Michigan overall is 10 games under 500 at 16-26. So there is where the Mid-American Conference standings sit coming into this one. We'll take a quick break here on the pregame show before Game 2 of this 3-game set. When we come back, my conversation pregame with head coach with head coach Rich Maloney of Ball State Baseball. Don't go anywhere. It's Ball State Baseball here for Game 2 of this 3-game set against Central Michigan here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Back here on the pregame show, Ball State in Mount Pleasant taking on Central Michigan for Game 2 of this 3-game set after taking Game 1 yesterday. As always, joined pregame by head coach Rich Maloney. Coach, before we get into today, a gritty win yesterday, especially late. How would you sum it up?
Yeah, well, the guys stayed the course. You know, we had got off to a good lead, had opportunity to score a few more runs, didn't take advantage of that. Got thrown out on the bases a couple times. And they stayed the course, to give Central a lot of credit, because it looked like it could have been a game where we might have had a chance to maybe mercy them. And they fought back. And we got a good outing from Keegan Johnson, which was great. But then we were bringing in pitchers, man. Yeah, and they were hitting them. And then we walked too many guys, and we had 4 hit batsmen and 9 walks. You don't often win a game like that. They only give up 6 runs. Was actually, the guys made big pitches when they had to, so that was a positive. But we got some really good hitting that was going on. Richter was fantastic. Continues in league. I think he's got 13 of his home runs are in league, which is amazing. I've never had that before. I'm positive. You'd have to look it up, but I don't remember a guy ever having 13 in the league play, which is amazing. So he got some big hits. Ty Davis home run was big. But we had a lot of guys throughout the lineup that got some hits. I thought Clay Jacobs getting the sacrifice bunt down and then getting a safety squeeze down was huge, because we got to add some runs, and that was an important run that we added. And I thought Owen Quinn came and did what he was supposed to do and really helped us out. So overall, a lot of guys contributed. We're playing a lot of guys, but we went for it. We pitched a lot of guys. So and that's why on the midweeks it took everything we had left to get through that game. And now, we're going to have to get a couple guys to step up. There's no question about it. Because right now we got a lot of our what you would call mid-relievers that are struggling. And now that's the same for the other teams too. So they're in the same boat. But whoever does better in those stretches are going to be the team that ultimately is going to end up winning a lot of games down at the end here.
We talk about Alex Richter. His ability to get on base is one thing, but then you mentioned hitting for that power. What do you think's allowed for that this year?
Well, he was always a power guy. He got recommended to me from a scout. Said, hey, man, there's a kid there. He's in the portal, man. He goes, you ought to really consider him. Thank God we did, and thank God he picked us because he's a well of a player. His average might not be the greatest, but that's a meaningless statistic, in my opinion. He's knocking in runs. He's hitting home runs. He gets hit by a lot of pitches. He walks a ton. He's invaluable. I mean, he's amazing. So that was an amazing. And Ty Davis, look at his counterpart. Both from the same school come over, and Ty has, I think, 13 home runs. And he hadn't played all the time, which is amazing. He will now, but he hadn't then. So, yeah, those two guys have really given us a big lift, and it really helped our offense. Kudos to them. But we're going to have to hit. I mean, today you got wind blowing out. Rare at Central Michigan. I played here a lot of years. And Rare, the ball was carrying some yesterday, some. Today it's going to carry more. So hopefully we can outslug them. This could be a Bowling Green type of game again. I don't know. We'll see.
You got Jacob Hartleb on the mound today. What do you like about Jacob this year?
Well, Jacob's highly competitive, and he's been having a great year. He did have a setback last week, which they all did. Hopefully he can rebound and give us some innings because we really need somebody to do that. Otherwise, this is going to be a long, long game. But we believe in Jacob. He's certainly, his improvement from the past couple of years has been amazing. And he needs to lead us now. He needs to lead us because we're going to have to get some of that down the stretch here if we want to contend at the end here.
When you look at the MAC standings right now, you guys a game up on both Miami and Kent State, especially, looking at series victories. You want those series victories, but you talk about wanting series sweeps, especially to stay in contention for that Mid-American Conference regular season championship. How do you get these guys to buy into just the one game at a time mentality and make sure you're not looking ahead too far at a potential sweep?
You have to. Because look at yesterday. That's why we went all out on yesterday to try to make sure we didn't lose that game. We did not want to use Owen Quinn yesterday. We did not want to do that. And we didn't want to use Harker yesterday even. Once we got that lead, we were hoping that we could get through that and save those guys. Well, we couldn't. The game dictated that we couldn't do that. So you got to take them one game at a time, and I told them that's how we're playing it. So everybody, all hands are on deck. And you can't look past any of these teams. You just got to take care of the best you can. At the end of the day, you add up how many are in the good bag, and if you got one more than the rest of them, then you win it. If you don't, then you don't. That's how it works, and that's how tight it is between those three teams. It's really, really tight. The good thing is we get to play both of them down the stretch, and that's a good thing because you get to control your own deal. And so if you win those series, you probably end up winning. If you don't, then you probably won't. But you got to get through these to make those meaningful. So you got this one, and then you got that Ohio one sitting in between those two. You got to take care of them because if you don't, what that means is you're going to have big weekends against those teams, and you make your life a lot harder. But that's we're far from that point right now. Right now, there's 11 games left, and you take them one at a time. And right now, we do have an advantage of one game, and we got a 1.5 game advantage over Miami. That is what it is. Those they're going to be big. It's going to come down to the end. It's just how it always is. So for us, though, to make our lives a lot better, we need to win this series first of all. And I never talk about sweeps until you win the first two games, and then you can talk about sweep. So sweeps are hard to come by. So I just keep winning series. So we've won I don't know how many in a row. It's a lot, and we just got to keep doing that. Because if you keep doing that, you'll be in contention at the end.
Coach, appreciate your time as always. Good luck today.
Thanks, buddy.
Third base, a grad student from Sylvania, Ohio.
That was my conversation pregame with Ball State baseball head coach Rich Maloney ahead of Game 2 of this 3-game set between Ball State and Central Michigan. Again, Ball State won yesterday. The final score 9-6 in favor of the Cardinals. 5 different Cardinals had multi-hit performances yesterday, and BSU got a heck of a performance and outing on the mound from left-hander and ace Keegan Johnson. 6 innings of 1-run ball on just 4 hits and struck out 8. He now leads the Mid-American Conference in strikeouts, by the way, with 64 total, does Keegan Johnson. All right. We'll take another quick break for the national anthem. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and first pitch here from Tennyson Stadium in Mount Pleasant. It's Game 2 of this 3-game set between Ball State and Central Michigan. The Cardinals going for a second consecutive victory. CMU trying to avoid dropping 4 straight. Ball State looking for the series victory today. If they can win Game 2, they will have taken 2 of 3. Don't go anywhere. It's Ball State baseball on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Just about set here for first pitch from Tennyson Stadium in Mount Pleasant, Michigan for Game 2 of this 3-game series between Ball State and Central Michigan. Let's get right into it with our starting lineups. This is how 20th year head coach Rich Maloney fills out his lineup card, and well, it's the exact same as yesterday in Game 1. The second baseman, Alex Richter, will lead things off. He's followed by the switch-hitting shortstop in Dylan Grego. The first baseman is Nick Kosofsky. He bats third. Garrett Arnold is the catcher in the cleanup spot. Blake Beavis is the left fielder batting fifth. Ty Davis is the DH today. Again, he hits sixth. Ben Giovanetti plays third base and bats seventh. Clay Jacobs out in right field bats eighth. And then Gavin Bayless in center field rounds out the order in the 9th spot. This is a Ball State lineup that will face the Saturday arm for CMU, and A.J. Kostick, the redshirt junior out of Waddell, Arizona. Just a 1-4 record this year. In fact, his last outing last Saturday against Miami was actually his first win of the entire year. He went 7 innings and gave up just 3 earned runs on 6 hits, punched out 2 and walked 1. This season he has a 6.31 ERA and just over 41 innings. Opponents hitting .255 against him. He leads the team in strikeouts, does AJ, at 29, only 23 walks. This will be his 9th start of the year and 10th appearance on the hill for CMU. He's top 20 in the Mid-American Conference in ERA. He has not allowed more than 3 earned runs in the last 3 starts he's made. He's also gone at least 4 innings in his last 4 appearances. He's the third-year JUCO transfer out of Wharton County Junior College, and this is his 5th collegiate season, his 3rd college in 5 seasons here for AJ. Ball State in the all-road gray uniforms with the black numerals, red trim, and the block lettering across the chest that says Ball State with the Dancing Charlie logo atop the helmets and the hats. As for Central Michigan, the maroon uniforms for the tops and the white pants. The maroon socks as well with the maroon caps that have a C on them, and there is a Central Michigan C on the right chest of the uniforms. It's Alex Richter to lead things off for Central Michigan, or for Ball State, excuse me. The senior out of Carmel, Indiana, was 2 for 5 yesterday, had 2 home runs and 4 driven in. Hitting .248 on the season, he glides in from the left side, does the left-handed hitting second baseman for Ball State. Kostick out of the line from the first base side of the rubber. He starts his delivery, and away we go from Tennyson Stadium. First pitch is a fastball, fouled straight back off the backstop. First pitch at 1:02 p.m. here from Mount Pleasant. 0-1 to start against the Ball State leadoff hitter. Ball State looking to win its 2nd consecutive game. Central Michigan trying to avoid dropping 4 straight. Kostick, a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. Has what he likes from right behind the dish. And the 0-1 is popped up high straight away on the infield. The first baseman, Brady Krzyzuk, being called off by the third baseman, Cole Kwiatkowski, who makes the running catch right of the mound, and that's out number 1. Let's take a look at the defense now for second-year head coach Jake Sable, Central Michigan Chippewas. Aiden Wright is behind the plate with Cole Kwiatkowski at third, Caden Smith at short, Piasecki over at second, and Krzyzuk over at first, who pinch hit yesterday. In center field, it's Zach Knowlton. He's flanked in left by Mikey Murphy and in right by Cole Prout. Prout also pinch hit late in the game yesterday. First pitch to the switch-hitting shortstop in Dylan Grego is a fastball in the inside corner for a strike. One gone after the Richter pop-up here in the top of the first. Still no score between Ball State and Central Michigan. Thanks for joining me on this cloudy and windy Saturday afternoon. And Kostic on 0-1 right back into the zone, this time on the outside corner. Heater in there, no balls and 2 strikes. 50 degrees and windy. Winds blowing straight out south to dead center field at around 17 miles an hour with gusts at 25. Kostic takes a deep breath on the mound. He's well ahead of Grego, the 0-2 pitch. Grego spoils it away, foul off the netting behind home plate. We'll stay put here at no balls and 2 strikes. It feels about 17 degrees cooler than what it actually is outside with that wind. It feels about 33 degrees here at first pitch. Kostic ready, so is Grego, who stands in from the left side, does the switch hitter. Long pause from Kostic, now rocks back and fires the 0-2, and Grego skies it foul out of play left side. Grego this year leading the Cardinals in average, hitting over 370. Pacing the Cardinals in runs driven in as well at 46. Was 2 for 5 yesterday with a strikeout. He was cut down on the base paths twice. Infield shifts him towards the right. The second baseman, Piasecki, playing in shallow right field. The 0-2 again. This one slips out of the hand of A.J. Kostic all the way to the backstop. Way over the head of Aiden Wright into his left. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kostic, a guy that's dealt with injuries in his career. Originally a two-way player, but has really been PO'd this year. He's coming off of Tommy John surgery from a couple of years ago. 1-2 pitch, change up, and Grego waves and misses right through it. Quickly, 2 up and 2 down for Kostic. He has his first punch out of the day.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 13.
That'll bring up Nick Hasofsky, the first baseman. Hasofsky stands in with 2 gone here in the top of the first. Still no score between Ball State and Central Michigan in Game 2 of this 3-game set. Hasofsky crowds the plate from the right side. The first pitch tapped foul behind the dish. No balls and a strike. Hasofsky, the senior out of Ramona, California. Kostic on the mound, ahead of him. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Hard ground ball back up the middle. Ranging there is Smith. Makes the play in a forehand, throws across the diamond in time for the out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for A.J. Kostic. He gets a pop out, a strikeout, and now a ground out. We will head to the bottom of the first. Ball State goes down in order. We will introduce you to CMU when we come back here on the Cardinals Cambridge Audio Network.
Standards, high standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Cardinals go down 1-2-3 in the top of the first. No score here from Central Michigan. As we move to the bottom of inning number 1, let's introduce you to Central Michigan's starting lineup submitted by second-year head coach Jake Sable. It's the left fielder Mikey Murphy to lead things off. He's followed by the catcher Aiden Wright. Aaron Piasecki is the second baseman, batting third. Nathan Ball slots up from the 6th spot to the 4th spot. He's the designated hitter still today. Caden Smith is the shortstop, hitting 5th. Cole Kwiatkowski moves from right field to third base today. He bats 6th. And then the right fielder, Cole Prout, the first baseman, Brady Krasuk, and the center fielder, Zach Knowlton, 7, 8, 9 to round out the order for the Chippewas. To face the right-handed senior out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Jacob Hartleb, The Saturday arm leads the Cardinals in innings thrown this year at just under 56, a 5-2 record for Jacob. He's holding opponents to just a .239 batting average against 53 punchouts to 19 walks, making his 11th start this year. A 4.20 ERA, good for 7th in the MAC. Jacob also 4th in the MAC and wins 2nd in innings pitched and 6th in strikeouts. He's only walked 5 in the last 24 and a third innings, but he's coming off of arguably his worst outing of the season at Bowling Green last Saturday. It's the only time he's given up more than 5 runs this year and struck out less than 5. He got the no decision in the start, going just an inning and a third, giving up 10 runs, 8 of them earned on 10 hits, a home run, and 4 extra base hits were 8 of those hits. 1 punch out to just 1 walk, only 41 total pitches. Mikey Murphy climbs in from the right side. Hartleb strictly out of the stretch, middle of the rubber. Kicks and fires the first pitch fastball. It clips the outside corner for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike here to Mikey Murphy, the left fielder for Central Michigan. Murphy, a .304 hitter this year, was 2 for 4 yesterday with a triple and a 2-run homer. 0-1 to Murphy. Slapped hard but foul off of the rail in front of the Cardinals dugout. Quickly 0-2. Both of the starting pitchers in Kostick and Hartleb with good early signs of getting ahead early in counts. 0-2 here to Murphy. And here it comes. Murphy swings and sends a fly ball deep out into the gap in right center field. Sliding over to make the play is Bayless in center field. Goes to a couple of knees and makes the catch chest high. 1 gone. Take a look at the Cardinal defense. It's Garrett Arnold behind the plate, the battery mate to Jacob Hartleb. Ben Giovanetti is the third baseman. Dylan Grego is the shortstop. Alex Richter plays second. Nick Kosofsky is at first. Gavin Bayless is in center field, flanked by Blake Beavis in left and Clay Jacobs in right. After the fly out to lead off the bottom of the first, Aiden Wright stands in, and the catcher takes a fastball away for ball 1. 1-0 the count, 1 gone here in the bottom of the first. No score between Ball State and Central Michigan. It's been 4 total batters today and 4 total outs so far. Giovanetti plays towards the cut of the grass at third. Hartleb kicks and fires the 1-0. This one is a high towering pop-up and very shallow right. Camping under it is the second baseman, Richter. He puts the squeeze on it. 2 up and 2 down for Hartleb. A good start for the Ball State right-hander. That'll bring up Aaron Piasecki, the junior out of Muskegon, Michigan. Had a 2-run homer yesterday and an RBI double for 3 total runs driven in. Reached base 4 different times. He also walked a couple of times. Open stance from the left side. And the first pitch from Hartleb is a changeup that finds the knees for a strike. 0-1, 2 gone, no score, bottom of the first. Here in Game 2 of this 3-game series between Ball State and Central Michigan. Hartleb on 0-1. Misses low and in. Looked like another changeup. This one spiked. 1-1. Piasecki this year, a .319 hitter, pacing this Central Michigan offense. 52 hits is good for 7th in the MAC. 1-1 from Hartleb. Fastball finds the inside edge, 1-2. Hartleb trying to match Kostick and trying to go 1-2-3. Kostick had a punch out in the top of the first for Central on the mound. Hartleb is strike away from doing so as well. Has what he likes from Arnold behind the plate, the 1-2. Swinging a soft roller down the line and right, but this is foul towards the Ball State dugout. We'll try it again. Piasecki is the first-year transfer from Kellogg Community College for these Chippewas. 20 strikeouts, but 20 walks on the year, so he gets on base at a .399 clip. The 1-2 from Hartleb again. Fastball rides upstairs. Piasecki holds off. Ball State wanted a check down to third, and there is no check on the check swing. Our home plate umpire, Stephen Miller. Stephen Linton is at third, and Corey Ray is at first. It's the same 3-man umpiring crew from yesterday. They just rotated clockwise. The 2-2. And a fastball misses below the knees. The entire Ball State infield started creeping in towards the dugout, thinking that was strike 3 called, but Home plate umpire Stephen Miller says everyone stay put. It's full with 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. No score between Ball State and Central Michigan. Hartlub sets from the chest, kicks and fires the full count offering. Swing and a high towering fly ball straightaway left. This will be playable for Beavis. He settles under it and makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Jacob Hartlub. He matches A.J. Kostick. Both pitchers go 1-2-3 in the first. We go to the top of the second. Arnold, Beavis, and Davis for the Cardinals when we come back on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptonin.com. At munciesweets.hamptonin.com.
Both teams go 1-2-3 in the first as we move to the second. 4, 5, and 6, the Cardinals bring up the heart of the order for the first time today here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network. It's a chilly, windy, and partly cloudy 50-degree Saturday afternoon here from Tennyson Stadium in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Thanks for joining me for Ball State Baseball. I'm Dominic Liacani. Arnold, Beavis, and Davis, the first 3 to greet Kostick, who's back on the bump after picking up a punch-out, a pop-out, and a ground-out in the first inning. Garrett Arnold climbing in the plate, or in the box, rather. He's in the cleanup spot as the catcher from San Jose, California. The senior is a transfer from Newman University out of the Division II level, leading this team in on-base percentage at .445. Kostick out of the windup from the first base side. The first pitch to Arnold is a fastball that misses inside. 1-0 to Arnold. No score. Top of the second. Ball State and Central Michigan dueling it out for the second of 3 games this weekend. The 1-0. It's a slider that's pulled well outside from Kostick. 2 balls and no strikes. Arnold, a .350 hitter this year. He's 41 for 117. 2 for 5 yesterday with a double. The 2-0. Arnold, hard ground ball, left side, backhanded by the third baseman Kwiatkowski. Long throw across the diamond, skips a couple of times, but it's picked by the first baseman Krzyzuk. A fine play from Kwiatkowski at third for Central Michigan. And that's 4 up and 4 down for Kostick on the bunt. 1 gone here in the top of the second. That'll bring up the left fielder in Blake Beavis. Big 6'3", 215 junior from Brentwood, Tennessee, plays left field today. Caught the fly ball to end the bottom of the first. A .303 hitter in 42 games. First pitch from Kostick, an excuse-me check swing and a high slider that's fouled straight back off the screen behind home plate. All balls and a strike here to Beavis, who was named Chirpy's Male Athlete of the Year on Tuesday, after he slashed .310, .372, and .337 last year in his sophomore campaign. Does lead this Cardinal team in strikeouts, 39 punch-outs. That's good for top 20 in the MAC this year. Kostick out of the windup, the 0-1. Fastball in the dirt. 1-1, 1 gone. Nobody on, no score from Central Michigan, top of the second. Beavis does have a hit in 10 of the last 11 games he's played. Was 2 for 4 yesterday. 3 runs scored. Reached base 3 times thanks to a couple of hits and a walk. Kostick, deep breath out of the line from the first base side of the rubber. The 1-1. This one off the end of the bat. A squibber that's fair down the right side. Picking it up is Krzyzuk and taking it to the bag himself. 2 up and 2 down. Another ground out for the Cardinals. This one goes down as a 3 unassisted. That'll bring up Ty Davis.
Now batting for the Cardinals.
The designated hitter out of the 6th spot. Had a 2-run homer yesterday and a 2-for-4 performance. Scored a couple of runs as well. Second in the Mid-American Conference in slugging percentage. Slugging it at a .721 clip and an OPS north of 1100. Open stance from the left side. First pitch from Kostick. Fastball misses inside, 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on for the Cardinals. No score between CMU and BSU. Here from Tennyson Stadium, Kylitz Field, more formally it's known as. The 1-0. Davis takes a changeup at the knees, called for a strike. Looks back at the home plate umpire, Stephen Miller, to question the call. He thought it was low. 1-1 the count, 2 gone. Kwiatkowski playing well away from the bag at third. Piasecki, the second baseman, in shallow right. 1-1, big wave and a miss at a looping breaking ball that missed in the dirt. Davis behind 1-2. And now Kwiatkowski runs over from his third base position into right center field. So the shift is on for Central Michigan. Ty Davis, a known pull hitter. Quick pitch from A.J. Kostick, a breaking ball right down the heart of the plate for strike 3. Davis is frozen at the plate. Kostick has his second punch out. This one looking another 1-2-3 inning for Kostick as we head to the bottom of the second. 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Chippewas here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
We've seen 9 batters come to the plate in this one. All 9 have been retired. Kostick has 2 strikeouts through 2 innings for CMU. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Ball, Smith, and Kwiatkowski. 4, 5, and 6, the heart of the order for the Central Michigan Chippewas here in Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cardinals and the Chippewas. Ball State took Game 1 yesterday by a final score of 9-6. With a win today, Ball State will have won every single Mid-American Conference series it has played. 16-3 right now, good for first place, a game up on Kent State, who is 15-4. Nathan Ball is the cleanup hitter today. He hit 6th yesterday. Stands in from the left side against Jacob Hartlub, who went 1-2-3 in the first inning. First pitch from Hartlub out of the stretch is a fastball right down the chute, called for a strike, 0-1. Hartlub sets from the middle of the rubber. The 0-1. Another fastball. This one clips the outside corner. No balls and 2 strikes. Both Kostick and Hartlub have done an incredible job of not only getting ahead 0-1, but getting ahead 0-2 early. The 0-2. Changeup misses off the plate away. 1-2 to Ball, who's hitting .287 this year in 38 games played. He was 0 for 4 yesterday with a walk and 3 punch-outs. First-year transfer from MAC rival Eastern Michigan up in Ypsilanti. 1-2 from Hartlub. Swing and a miss. He got him chasing in the dirt on a curveball. Arnold will throw down to first to complete the punch-out, and that is the first out of the inning and the first strikeout of the day for Jacob Hartlub.
Now batting for the Chippewas, the shortstop, number 11.
They'll bring up Caden Smith, the shortstop. He hits out of the 5 spot. Crowds the plate from the right side. Closed stance. Freshman from Lake Isabella, Michigan. First pitch, check swing, doesn't matter, called for a strike. Fastball right on the outside edge. Just like Ball yesterday, Smith was also 0 for, but he was hit by a pitch twice. 0-1, 1 out. Nobody on. Bottom of the second. 0-1. This one is rocked towards the gap in right center field. No one's going to get there. It's going to split him and get down to the wall. Bayless picks it up on a bounce off the base of the fence. And gliding into second with a 1-out double is Caden Smith. That's the first hit of the ball game for either of these teams. Caden Smith has his 13th double of the year, and all of a sudden there's a runner in scoring position for Central Michigan. So here's Cole Kwiatkowski, graduate transfer out of the University of Findlay at the D2 level. Native of Slovenia, Ohio, hitting .360 on the year in 27 games played. This is just his 13th start. First pitch to him, shows bunt, pops it up high in the air, behind the plate. Arnold sliding and making the catch on two knees. In foul ground, Garrett Arnold puts away Cole Kwiatkowski on an errant bunt attempt. That's exactly what you did not want if you're Central Michigan, to bunt a pop-up straight in the air. Big second out for Jacob Hartlub on the bump. That'll bring up Cole Prout, the team leader in homers. Runner at second base is Caden Smith. 2 gone, bottom of the second. No score between Ball State and Central Michigan. First pitch to Prout from Hartlub. A fastball rides on the outside corner. Called strike 1. No balls and a strike. Prout, the junior from Standish, Michigan, has 8 long balls on the air, hitting over .275. Crowds the plate from the left side. The 0-1. Breaking ball skipped in the dirt. Good stop from Arnold behind the plate to keep Smith at bay at second. We're even at ones. Prout top 10 in the MAC in doubles, also top 20 in homers. He has 12 two-baggers this year. Pinch hit in the 7th, then came in as the permanent designated hitter, was 1 for 1, also had a walk. 1-1, and Prout rips it foul off the screen behind home plate. It's 1-2. Hartlub a strike away from getting out of this. Trying to leave a runner in scoring position. Caden Smith collected the game's first hit with a 1-out double here in the second. 1-2, 2 gone. Smith creeps off a second. Grego, the shortstop, behind him. The 1-2 is poked foul off the screen again behind home plate. Prout just able to stay alive as he was fooled by a breaking ball. Somehow able to clip a piece. We'll stay put here at 1-2. Prout rests the bat on his left shoulder. 1-2 from Hartlub. Fastball left upstairs. Check swing, appeal down to the third base umpire, Stephen Linton. He did not go, he says. So the count even at 2s. Deuces wild here in the bottom of the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runner at second is Caden Smith. Still no score here from Mount Pleasant. 2-2 pitch, wave and a miss. Hartlub got him swinging on a changeup. Hartlub strikes out 2 in the second and leaves a man stranded at second base in scoring position. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. 1 man left on base for the Chippewas as we move to the third. No score from Mount Pleasant. The bottom of the order coming up for the Cardinals here on Ball State's Gamebridge Audio Network.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least 1 Mammoth from Mancino's.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Top of the third here for Mount Pleasant, 7, 8, and 9 for the Cardinals, facing A.J. Kostick on the bump for CMU. Giovanetti, Jacobs, and Bayless, the first three due up. Kostick out of the line, first pitch, smacked hard down the left field line, but foul towards the Central Michigan bullpen, out of play. Giovanetti down, no balls and a strike here to Kostick in the top of the third. Giovanetti, the junior out of Redwood City, California, hitting .313 this year in just 18 games played. Weather has warmed up to about 51 degrees. Sun is somewhat shining behind a couple of scattered clouds. 0-1 from Kostick. Big looping breaking ball in on the outside part of the plate for strike two. 0-2 to Giovanetti, who was in the starting lineup every day for the last 5 games before the midweek on Wednesday against IU. He was not then, but did pinch hit, went 0 for 1. Quick pitch from Kostick, and it's a fastball that misses away. That same quick pitch was how we ended the top of the second. That's how Ty Davis went down looking. Kostick will whip out every once in a while. Giovanetti at the plate. And the 1-2, wave and a miss. Breaking ball swung right through from Giovanetti. Third punch out for A.J. Kostick, and the top of the third ends the same way the top of the second started, with a punch out.
Right fielder, number 16, Clay Jacobs.
We'll bring up Clay Jacobs, the right fielder. He's the graduate student out of Huntsville, Ohio. Third-year transfer from Medicine State Community College in Pequea, Ohio. I believe that's how you say it, just about 45 minutes from his hometown. 0-0 fastball, rides high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes, 1 out, nobody on base here in the top of the third. Ball State and Central Michigan still tied at a couple of goose eggs. Jacobs waggles the bat from the left side. 1-0. And it's 2-0. Changeup misses below the knees. Kwiatkowski to the third baseman, playing in on the cut of the grass on the infield, but well away from the third base bag. The shortstop, Smith, shading up towards the middle, almost behind the second base bag. 2-0. Fastball at the knees for a called strike. Piasecki is the second baseman, playing in shallow right. And the outfielders play straight up here on Clay Jacobs. 256 hitter in 43 games played this year. Out of the windup, here comes Kostick on 2-1. And he gets Jacobs chasing out of the zone away. 2-2 here with 1 gone and nobody on. Jacobs, 52 games played last year, 33 starts at 280. Kostick's pitch on 2-2 is a changeup that misses away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The Cardinals looking for their first base runner of the day. They've gone 7 up, 7 down here to Kostick. Gavin Bayless, the center fielder, waits on deck. The 3-2 from Kostick. Hard ground ball right side, gobbled up in shallow right field by Piasecki. He throws to first in time. 2 gone here in the top of the third. That's 8 up and 8 down
Number 4, Gavin
for
Bayless.
A.J. Kostick. So now it's Gavin Bayless with 2 gone here in the top of the third. Ball State, no runs on no hits, no errors yet. Central Michigan, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. That hit came last inning thanks to a double from Caden Smith. First pitch to Bayless, squibbed foul, left side in front of the CMU dugout. No balls and a strike. Gavin Bayless with that speed out of the 9 spot. He's 17 for 21 on stolen base attempts. tied for second in the MAC this year. He's also hitting over .320. 42 hits and 128 at-bats. 0-1 breaking ball just misses inside from Kostick. A.J. wanted the call on the mound, does not get it from the home plate umpire, Stephen Miller. 1-1. Bayless yesterday 2 for 4, an RBI, a run scored, and a strikeout. The junior from Flushing, Michigan. 1-1. Swinging a foul tip off the catcher, Aiden Wright's mitt. 1-2. Bayless, the only Michigander back in his home state, in the lineup for the Cardinals today. Of course, we know head coach Rich Maloney from Michigan as well. Went to Western Michigan, graduated in '86. Well, I shouldn't say graduated, he was drafted. Was a third-team All-American that year, was head coach Rich Maloney. Kostick, long pause on the mound, now finally delivers the 1-2. It's a fastball well low and away. 1-2 with 2 gone, nobody gone. Or nobody on, I should say. Kostick looking to go 1-2-3 for the 3rd consecutive inning. Has what he likes, the 2-2. Fastball high and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kostick's been perfect so far. Has 3 punch-outs here through 2 2/3. Bayless crowds the plate from the right side. Kostick out of the windup. Here comes the payoff. Fastball misses low and away for ball 4, and Kostick was strutting off the mound like it was a called strike 3. That fastball missed the plate by an eyelash, and Kostick was sure that was strike 3. Instead of his 4th punch out, it's a 2-out walk to the fastest guy in this Ball State team. Richter with a big lead off of first. 2 gone, top of the 3rd. Richter stands back in for his 2nd at-bat. First pitch to him is poked foul off the screen behind home plate, 0-1. Alex Richter 0 for 1 today. A pop out up on the infield to the 3rd baseman, Kwiatkowski, to lead off the ball game. 248 hitter this year. Big lead from Bayless at first, and Kostick checks on him. So funnily enough, I'll tell you all a story. A.J. Kostick pitched for the same summer ball team I worked for a couple of years ago in Bismarck, North Dakota, the Bismarck Larks. Kostick, a really good dude, as the 0-1 is chased in the dirt, 0-2. It's a good breaking ball from Kostick. We know Alex Richter is 1 hit by pitch away from tying the all-time, or tying the Ball State single season record of 24 hit by pitches. I was talking to him yesterday before the game, catching up, and I mentioned that stat to him, and he said, you know what, I'll try and make sure that I don't plunk Alex Richter just so I don't have to be the one to say that I gave him the record. Kostick checks back to first on Bayless. And Bayless right back off the bag again with a lead. 0-2. 2 gone. 0-2, swing and a miss. Down goes Alex Richter. Bayless takes off for second, so Wright has to complete the throw down to first, and Richter is set aside. 4 punch-outs for A.J. Kostick through 3 complete innings. No score between the Cardinals and the Chippewas through 2.5. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Jacob Hartlow back on the mound for Ball State when we come back on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you, less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Bottom of the third, still no score between Ball State and Central Michigan here in Game 2 of this two-game set between the Cardinals and the Chippewas. Krzyzuk, Knowlton, and Murphy, 8, 9, and 1 due up for Central Michigan here in the home half of the third. Ball State only one base runner today, only one base runner as well for CMU. That came thanks to a one-out double last inning by Caden Smith. And in the top of the third, Gavin Bayless walked. First pitch from Hartlub to Krzyzuk is bounced foul off of Krzyzuk's foot, 0-1. Hartlub back on the mound, 2 punch-outs through 2 innings. He struck out a couple back in the second. Facing Brady Krzyzuk, who was supposed to pinch hit yesterday, but both head coaches playing chess with each other. And the lefty was eventually taken out due to a matchup that CMU's head coach Jake Sable did not like. 0-1 from Hartlub to Krzyzuk, a fastball in the outer third for a called strike, 0-2. Krzyzuk, a .266 hitter this year, starting in his 18th game, playing in his 19th overall. He is 0 for his last 9 and just 2 for his last 15, in desperate need of a hit. 0-2 fastball, Krzyzuk leaves it upstairs, 1-2. Krzyzuk, the first-year transfer from Macomb Community College at the JUCO level, started his collegiate career at Madonna University and NAIA here in Michigan. 1-2, slow tapper, right side. That is right of the first base bag and foul. Stay put here at 1-2. Last year at Macomb Community College, Krzyzuk led the Monarchs in average, hitting .496. Also paced the team in homers with 12 and drove in 48. Slugged .897 in his lone season there. 1-2 again from Hartlub. Like a changeup that slipped out of his hand, missed well outside, 2-2. Krzyzuk was first-team all-conference in his freshman season at Madonna. Also, MCCAA Eastern Conference Player of the Year at the JUCO level last season. Hartlub pulls a fastball that misses low and in. 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Krzyzuk. Left-handed hitting first baseman for CMU. Out of Clarkston, Michigan. Here it comes from Hartlub on 3-2. It's high and away, ball 4. Good start for the Chippewas, the second base runner for CMU today. It's a leadoff walk here in the third. That'll bring up Zach Knowlton. Center fielder hitting in the 9th spot just as he did yesterday. He's got a base runner in Krzyzuk at first. Nobody gone. Bottom of the third. No score between Ball State and Central Michigan. First pitch. Knowlton shows bunt, gets it down the third base side. Charging it in is Giovanetti. Bayer hands it, throws to first, and it's wild offline. Everybody is safe. Knowlton was going to be safe anyways with the speed he has, as Sosofsky got pulled off the dish. But what a job by Alex Richter, the second baseman, to back up that play immediately, holding everybody at bay. Krzyzuk goes up to second, and Knowlton goes to first. Let's see how they score it. It should be scored a single, and they will say infield or bunt hit. So a walk and now a bunt for a hit for CMU. Nobody gone. 2 runners on and a man in scoring position for the leadoff man, Mikey Murphy. Murphy flew out to left center field in his first at-bat. Corners of the infield play in. Murphy also shows bunt, gets it down the third base side. Another good one. Arnold fields off his position at behind the plate, and the throw is late. It bounces in there. A nice pick from Hisofsky. Bases loaded. Nobody out for Central Michigan. That's another bunt for a hit. Krzyzuk goes to third, Knowlton up to second, and Murphy is now 1 for 2. He's reached base safely in 20 consecutive games. So Aiden Wright, the dangerous freshman catcher out of the 2-hole, stands in from the right side. First pitch to him. Fastball fouled straight back off the screen. No balls and a strike. Ball State could use a double play ball here. It would score a run, but I think that's a trade the Cardinals would take any day. Middle infielders pinch up the middle towards the bag at second. The third baseman, Giovanetti, and first baseman, Hasowski, creep in on the corners. 0-1 fastball misses off the plate outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Bottom of the third. No score between Central Michigan and Ball State. How will Hartlub get out of this one? Sets from the chest. Here it comes from the stretch. Popped foul out of play. Right side. 1-2. Aiden Wright. He's the junior, I should say, not freshman, from Griffith, Indiana, hitting .365, 6th in the entire Mid-American Conference in batting average. He's driven in 24 this year. Had an RBI triple yesterday. 1-2 from Hartlub. Breaking ball, check swing. Did he go? Appeal down to first. No, says the first base umpire, Corey Ray. Great breaking ball there from Hartlub, but somehow Wright holds off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no out. Bases loaded. Right at the dish, facing Hartlub. Here comes the right-handers, 2-2. Ground ball, right side, backhanded by the third baseman, Giovanetti. He steps on the bag at third for 1. Throw across the diamond in time is good for 2. Chippewas do score a run as Krasuk comes home to score. But that's exactly what the Cardinals needed, and a trade Ball State will take any day of the week as Mikey Murphy goes to second. Knowlton is set down on the base paths on the 5-3 double play started by Ben Giovanetti. 1-0 Central Michigan. The Chippewas draw first blood. And in steps Aaron Piasecki, who flew out to left field to end the first. He goes after the first pitch and waves and misses through an off speed. 0-1 to Piasecki. Piasecki, the left-handed hitting second baseman. One of 2 qualified hitters on Central Michigan, hitting above 300 this year. 0-1 deep fly ball out into right. Backing up is Jacobs, and he makes the play above his head. Clay Jacobs puts it away. Jacob Hartlub only gives up 1 run after loading the bases with nobody out. However, CMU strikes first. It's 1-0. 2 hits for the Chippewas in the third. We go to the top of the fourth. Ball State needs a run. Down 1-0 here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least 1 Mammoth from Mancino's.
Central Michigan loads the bases with nobody out, but can only score 1 run on 2 hits. They went walk, 2 straight bunt singles, and then Aiden Wright plated a run. He will not be credited with an RBI because he grounded into a double play. And then Aaron Piasecki flew out to right field. 2, 3, and 4 for the Cardinals as we move to the 4th inning. Ball State down 1-0 here to Central Michigan in Game 2 of this 3-game set from Mount Pleasant. And before the first pitch, we've got time called as head coach Rich Maloney did not get out to the third base coach's box in time. The third base umpire, Stephen Linton, immediately called time notice and said, "Come on, Rich, I'll give you some time to get down here." He and him have a good laugh about it by the third base bag. Dylan Grego, the switch-hitting shortstop, will lead things off. A strikeout back in the first, swinging. Kostick has gone 3 scoreless. The first pitch to Grego is a fastball that misses low and away. Dylan Grego has a hit in 16 of the last 17 games he's played. 11 of those games multi-hit efforts, including yesterday. He went 2 for 5. 1-0 from Kostic, swinging a high towering pop-up, slicing down the line in foul territory near the wall, and Cole Kwiatkowski makes a basket catch. What a play in foul territory by Kwiatkowski. Put a star next to that one in your scorebook.
For the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 13, Nick Hasovsky.
One gone here in the top of the 4th. That'll bring up Nick Hasovsky, the first baseman for Ball State. Ended the first with a ground out to the shortstop. One gone, nobody on for the Cardinals, top of the 4th. Ball State trails Central Michigan 1-0 after the Chippewas put up a run in the bottom half of the 3rd. Kostic out of the windup from the first base side of the rubber. The first pitch to Hasovsky. Another pop-up, this one in foul territory. Much easier for Kwiatkowski, drifting towards the line, and he makes the catch. 2 up and 2 gone. Back-to-back foul pop-outs to the third baseman for Ball State to start the 4th inning.
Back for the Cardinals, the catcher, number 34, Garrett Arnold.
That'll bring up Garrett Arnold. He's the catcher out of the cleanup spot. He's 0 for 1. Led off the second with a ground out to the third baseman, Kwiatkowski. First pitch, quick pitch from Kostic, a fastball right down the chute, called for a strike. Kostic doing a nice job of playing with the timing of these Ball State hitters. Arnold just had to let that pitch sail by because he wasn't even ready. Open stance from the right side. No one from Kostic. Breaking ball inside, and it grazes Arnold on the elbow. That's just the second base runner that Kostic has allowed today. Hit by pitch with 2 outs, sends Arnold to first base, and will extend the inning for Blake Beavis. Beavis grounded out weakly the other way to the first baseman in Brady Krasuk in his first at-bat. He has a runner at first and Garrett Arnold with 2 gone. Top of the 4th, CMU leads Ball State 1-0. First pitch to Beavis, smacked through the hole on the left side. That's a base hit. You can cancel the post-game show. A.J. Kostic finally gives up a hit. It comes 3 2/3 through his outing today. Blake Beavis gives the Cardinals their first hit of the day.
Number 35, Ty Davis.
2 runners on, 2 out. Top of the 4th, Garrett Arnold on second. Blake Beavis on first. That brings up the DH and Ty Davis. First pitch to Davis. Big hack and a miss. Went chasing at a changeup low in the dirt. 0-1 to Ty Davis. Struck out looking to end the second inning on a quick pitch from Kostic. The 0-1. Davis, a big hack, but nubs it foul towards the Ball State dugout right side. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes here to Ty Davis. Runner in scoring position is Arnold. He was hit by a pitch with 2 outs. Then Blake Beavis singled to put 2 runners on. 0-2 here to Ty Davis. And an RBI opportunity. Kostic looks back at second, now delivers. 0-2, swinging a deep fly ball out on the left. Still back is Murphy. Back towards the track, and he makes the play over his left shoulder. Kostic able to escape a jam after giving out a 2-out hit by pitch and a single. Leaves 2 men stranded. We go to the bottom of the 4th. CMU still leads 1-0 here from Mount Pleasant in Game 2 of this 3-game series. Ball State looking for the series win today, but with some work to do here from Mount Pleasant on the Cardinals Game Bridge Audio Network.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Cool and windy day here on this Saturday afternoon from Mount Pleasant here in Michigan. Wind is blowing straight out to center field, gusts of around 25 miles an hour, steadily carrying though at 17. 4, 5, and 6 as we go to the bottom of the fourth. CMU trying to add on to its 1-0 lead over BSU. This is game 2 of a 3-game Mid-American Conference series. Ball State won yesterday 9-6. Alex Richter had 2 homers and drove in 4. Keegan Johnson picked up his 7th win, went 6 innings, struck out 8, give up just 4 hits. Nathan Ball leads it off here against Jacob Hartlub in the bottom of the 4th, and he waves and misses through a nasty breaking ball that broke at the last second. No balls and a strike to Nathan Ball, who started the 2nd with a swinging strikeout. Hartlub sets from the chest, the 0-1. Check swing. And ball did not go around, says the home plate umpire, Stephen Miller. Fastball outside, misses 1-1. Ball, the sophomore from Bay City, Michigan, hitting .287 this year. Stands in from the left side, 1-1. Curveball drops in for a strike, 1-2. Mentioned Ball yesterday, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. That was just the first time all year he struck out 3 times. He's down in a hole here, 1-2. Somehow puts one slow on the ground in play off the end of the bat left side, and Giovanetti charges and will touch it in foul territory. That ball was hit soft enough to where Ball could have easily run it out down the line at first, but instead it's just a strike and will stay put here at 1-2. Hartlub looking for his 3rd punch out. He struck out 2 back in the 2nd. Infield play straight up on Ball. Crowds the plate from the left side, holds the bat high above his head. The 1-2 from Hartlub. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 3 called. Hartlub picks up his 3rd punch out and starts out the 4th with a K. 1 gone.
Batting for the Chippewas, the shortstop, number 11, Caden Smith.
1 down here in the bottom of inning number 4. Caden Smith is the shortstop for Central Michigan. He stands in. Nobody on, 1-0 CMU. First pitch from Hartlub to Smith. Breaking ball drops in at the knees for a called strike. Smith with one of 3 Chippewa hits today is 1 for 1 with a 1-out double back in the 2nd. 0-1. Smith, a high bouncer, left side. Grego started in, waits back on it now. Long throw across the diamond, can't be picked by Hosofsky. That's Dylan Grego's 2nd error in as many games. And Caden Smith is aboard with 1 gone here in the 4th. It was a low throw from Grego, who wanted to come in trying to catch the short hops, then said, no, I'll stay back and wait for the long hop.
Number 7.
Had time, but could not make the play to first. They'll actually score that a single, so do not give Grego the error. Smith is 2 for 2. Here's Cole Kwiatkowski, the 3rd baseman. Not before a check over to first. Smith back in with a headlong slide. Kwiatkowski popped out in foul territory on a bunt attempt to Arnold, who made a heck of a play, sliding on 2 knees towards the Ball State dugout. Big lead at first from Smith. First pitch, Kwiatkowski lifts a towering pop-up on the infield left side. Grego camps under it, puts the squeeze on it with 2 hands for out number 2. 2 gone for Cole Prout.
Number 44, Cole Prout.
The junior struck out swinging back in the 2nd in his first plate appearance. Hartlub a check over to first, and Smith back in time. Caden Smith, the base runner at first for Central Michigan. 1 on, 2 gone. Bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Central Michigan. CMU 1 run on 4 hits, no errors. Hartlub another quick check over to first. Back again is Smith. Central Michigan 1 run on 4 hits and no errors. Caden Smith singled earlier in this inning. First pitch to Prout, breaking ball, finds the inner third for a called strike. Prout hitting .276 this year coming into this one. He's played in all 42 games for the Chippewas. Has started 40. 0-1. Fastball high and away, 1-1. Prout pinch hit yesterday in the 7th. Stayed in as the DH. Had 2 plate appearances, went 1 for 1 with a walk. Rests the bat on his left shoulder. Another check over to first, and this one closer than it probably needed to be as Smith hesitated before getting back to the bag. Prout still awaiting his 1-1 offering. Smith, the base runner at first, 2 gone, 1-1 the count, 1-0 Central Michigan, bottom of the fourth. There goes Smith from first. This pitch is pounded towards right field. Coming on in is Clay Jacobs to make the catch chest high. It's a line out for Cole Prout to end the bottom of the fourth, and Hartlub escapes after giving up a 1-out single. We go to the 5th. Cardinals bringing up the bottom of the order yet again. 7, 8, 9, and Giovanetti, Jacobs, and Bayless when we come back. 1-0 Central Michigan here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Ball State trails Central Michigan 1-0 as we go to the 5th inning. Giovanetti, Jacobs, and Bayless 7, 8, and 9 for the Cardinals to start things off against A.J. Kostick, who has been brilliant through 4 complete. He's only allowed 1 hit and 3 base runners, 4 punch-outs to Kostick's name. And the Saturday arm for CMU has been splendid. Giovanetti is the third baseman to lead things off from the right side for Ball State. Giovanetti today 0 for 1, a strikeout swinging to start the 3rd inning. Chilly day here from Mount Pleasant. Game 2 of this 3-game set between Central Michigan and Ball State. Giovanetti crowds the plate from the right side. Kostick takes a deep breath on the mound. He comes out of the line, and the first pitch to Giovanetti is a fastball that misses low and away in the dirt. 1-0 to Ben. Giovanetti yesterday 1 for 4, an RBI, a run scored, a strikeout as well. Has been in the starting lineup much more in the last 10 games. 1-0 from Kostick. Fastball away, 2-0. Giovanetti before Wednesday against IU had started the last 5 straight. He has now started the last 7 of 8 games he's appeared in. This is only his 11th start of the year as well. So he's been getting good playing time. The junior transfer. 2-0. Fastball away again. 3 balls and no strikes. Giovanetti from Skyline College out in California, junior college. This is his 3rd college in 3 seasons. He spent his freshman year at De Anza College. Kostick behind 3 balls and no strikes, kicks and fires to Giovanetti. It's a fastball that misses inside, and Ball State has a leadoff base runner thanks to a walk from Ben Giovanetti, and the tying run is on first.
Back for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 16, Clay Jacobs.
So in stands Clay Jacobs, left-handed hitting right fielder, had 2 sack bunts yesterday. Will he square here is the question. The third baseman, Kwiatkowski, playing well in on the cut of the grass for CMU. First pitch to Jacobs, he does not show bunt and takes a strike on the inner third from the fastball. 0-1 to Clay, the graduate student from Huntsville, Ohio, in his third year with the Cardinals. JUCO transfer from Edison State. 0-1, this time Jacobs shows bunt and bunts it foul. 0-2 now to Clay, nobody gone, runner at first is Giovanetti. Ball State trails CMU 1-0 here in the top of inning number 5. Ball State won game 1 of the series yesterday 9-6. Kostic ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Not before he checks back on Giovanetti at first, who's in to the bag safely with a headlong dive. Kwiatkowski, the third baseman, not cheating as much in. Clay Jacobs, check swing on a changeup in the dirt. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire, Corey Ray. Check that. That was the third base umpire, Stephen Linton, but he's playing towards the second base bag, so he didn't have the best angle on it, but he says no swing from Clay Jacobs. Counts now 1-2. And here it comes from Kostic. Jacobs shows bunt, bunts it foul, and Clay Jacobs is out. And Giovanetti, who took off for second, will now have to retreat to first.
Batting for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 4, Gavin Bayless.
So 1 gone. Here's the 9-hole hitter in Gavin Bayless. That's a punch out for A.J. Kostic. That's his 5th strikeout. Bayless stands in from the right side, crowds the plate. First pitch, a fastball misses high and tight, 1-0. Gavin Bayless walked back in the third with 2 outs. He's a .328 hitter this year. Long pause from Kostic, the 1-0 out of the stretch. Bayless pops it foul behind home plate, right side, out of play. Head coach Rich Maloney called Gavin Bayless probably the fastest guy he's ever coached. He runs a low 6'3", 60-yard dash. We've trained him to play the outfield after he was used to playing the infield in junior college. He had a couple of guys at Michigan run higher 6'3s, but nothing like he's seen from Bayless. And Bayless takes a fastball right down the heart of the plate, center cut. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. Giovanetti takes his lead off of first. He's got a big lead. And a check to first from Kostic. Giovanetti back safely with a head-first slide. 1-2, 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 5th inning, Ball State trails Central Michigan 1-0. Tying run at first base. Go-ahead run at the dish, the 1-2. Bayless leaves a fastball low below his knees. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The top of the order looming on deck in Alex Richter. Ball State just 1 hit today. 4 total base runners. The 2-2 from Kostic. Breaking ball skipped in for ball 3. Count runs full. Giovanetti, what will he do here from first? Does he take off or will he play it safe? 3-2 from Kostic. Giovanetti fakes like he's going, and that pitch is a fastball at the knees for a called strike 3. Bayless can't believe the call. He was sprinting down first base thinking that was ball 4 low. Looks back at the home plate umpire, Stephen Miller, saying, "You got to be kidding me." Back-to-back punch-outs for A.J. Kostic. That's his 6th K of the day. 2 gone as the lineup turns over for Alex Richter. Richter 0 for 2 today, a strikeout last time, and a pop-up to lead off the ball game. First pitch to the Cardinals' second baseman is a curveball in the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 2 outs. Runner on first is Giovanetti. He's the tying run. And time called from Rich Maloney at the third base coach's box. He strides down the line to meet Alex Richter halfway and chat with him there. So Coach Maloney wants to chat with Richter. Says his piece. Richter heads back to the box. 0-1 the count. 2 outs. 1 man on. That's Giovanetti at first. Alex Richter is the leadoff man for the Cardinals at the plate. Oh, 1. Richter chases a changeup in the dirt. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Giovanetti at first. Alex Richter is the senior transfer out of Marietta College. Wanted to play closer to home. He's from Carmel, Indiana, about 45 minutes away from Muncie. 0-2, fastball spiked in the dirt from Kostick, picked behind the plate by Aiden Wright, the catcher. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Richter pacing this Cardinal team in runs scored with 45. Has 28 walks this year as well. Quick check over to first from Kostick, and back to the bag safely is Giovanetti yet again. Richter's 2 hits yesterday were homers. Drove in 4. He's behind here, however, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 gone. Kostick from the first base side of the rubber. Kicks and fires from the stretch. 1-2 is a fastball that misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Infield shifted well to the right for Alex Richter. The shortstop Smith playing right of the second base bag. Piasecki, the second baseman, playing in shallow right. The 2-2. Big breaking ball, swing and a miss. Got him. That is 7 strikeouts for A.J. Kostick, who is dealing today. He's thrown 5 scoreless innings, and the Cardinals leave a runner on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. CMU looking to tack on to a 1-0 lead ahead of Ball State here in Game 2 of this 3-game series on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Ball State trails Central Michigan 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th from Mount Pleasant. Here at Kylitz Field at Tennyson Stadium. Cool, windy day here on this Saturday afternoon. Partly cloudy. Clouds scattered across the blue sky. Sun is behind one of those clouds. Wind blowing straight out. This field faces south, and the wind's blowing 17 miles an hour south. Gusts up to 25. 8-9-1 for the Central Michigan Chippewas here in the home half of the 5th, still facing the Ball State starter in Jacob Hartlub. And his first pitch fastball finds the outside corner for a called strike. 0-1 to Brady Krasuk, the first baseman who walked back in the 3rd and eventually came around to score the game's only run so far. 0-1, Krasuk sends a big fly ball out into deep center. Back is Bayless, still back towards the wall. It's off the top of the wall. Krasuk holds up at second. He's got a leadoff double. That ball just missed the batter's eye in dead center field. That ball was scalded. And Krzyzuk is now 1 for 1. He's reached base twice today.
Batting for the Chippewas, the center fielder, number 8.
Fifth hit of the day for the Chippewas. Second extra base hit. And a runner quickly in scoring position. And now out of the Ball State dugout comes Rich Maloney, bringing the entire infield in as well. Nobody warming up in the Ball State bullpen. Nobody warming up in the Central Michigan bullpen either. Rich Maloney wanting to talk with his guys. Ball State won its 30th game of the season yesterday. Make it now 11 consecutive seasons that Ball State baseball has won at least 30 games, and in Rich Maloney's 18 completed seasons in Muncie, all of them have included 30 wins. And get this, here's a cool stat you may not have known. Every single year Rich Maloney has been at the helm of this Ball State team, the Cardinals have finished within the top 3 of the Mid-American Conference. I mentioned he set a standard of excellence earlier in the broadcast, and he just continues to do so here in the 2020s. Mound meeting concludes. Hartleb back onto the mound to face Zach Knowlton. He shows bunt and pulls back on a breaking ball just in time. It misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Garrett Arnold behind the plate asking Stephen Miller, are you sure that he got the bat back in time? And sure looked late to me up here as well. 1-0. Nick Kosofsky, the first baseman, plays well in on the cut of the grass. So does the third baseman, Giovanetti. Next pitch is a fastball right there at the knees for a called strike, 1-1. Actually, a defensive change here. Alex Richter's playing third, and Giovanetti is now at second. Knowlton shows bunt, squares it, puts it down. Hartleb fires to third. The tag there, got him! Jacob Hartleb, fielding his own position off the mound, is able to nab Brady Krzyzuk trying to take third on a attempted sacrifice bunt. It does not work out for Knowlton. He's on to first with the fielder's choice, but scored that a 1-5 putout, 1 gone. Heads up play there from Jacob Hartleb. That bunt was right back to him. Not a great bunt from Knowlton, and it was towards the third base side of the bag, or the third base side of the mound. It's where you would want it to try and get your third baseman breaking. First pitch, or no, that's a pickoff attempt to Mikey Murphy. One gone. Runner at first is Krzyzuk after reaching via the fielder's choice. Another check over to Knowlton. He's back in time. Knowlton does have speed over at first base. This year, Knowlton 5th in the MAC in stolen bags. But Jacob Hartleb with a heads-up play and a bunt right back to him to throw out the runner trying for third. Mikey Murphy takes a fastball that misses inside on the first pitch from Hartleb. 1 ball and no strikes to Murphy. Top of the lineup here for the Central Michigan Chippewas. Murphy bunted for a base hit back in the 30s, 1 for 2 today. Hartleb checks over to Knowlton at first again, who is safe. This is a Central Michigan team that is 7th in the MAC in batting average, hitting .282 as a group. The 3rd worst on base percentage at .370, and the 4th worst slug at .430. 1-0, Murphy goes chasing at a breaking ball well low and in the dirt. It's 1-1 after Murphy waves and misses. 1 on, 1 out, 1-1 the count, with number 1 at the dish. It's Mikey Murphy, who had a homer and a triple yesterday. Hartlub again throws over to first. Back in with a headlong dive is Knowlton. Some serious speed at not only the top of the lineup, but also on base right now. 1-1. Slider misses away. Hartlub wanted the call, but home plate umpire Stephen Miller says it just misses the corner. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out. Central Michigan leads Ball State 1-0 here in the bottom of inning number 5. Chilly day here from Mount Pleasant. Wind blowing straight out. Check over to first, and this ball gets under the glove of Hisofsky, and Knowlton is going to take second base easily. It hit off the glove of Hisofsky and then trickled under his 5-hole. It's an errant throw that allows Zach Knowlton to reach up into scoring position, and now the double play is out of order. Mikey Murphy's got a prime RBI opportunity here. The 2-1. Murphy, big cut and a miss. Another breaking ball that missed Lone away, but it fooled Murphy. They'll call that an error on Hisofsky. It's a muffed throw. It's Hisofsky's 3rd error of the year, the 2-2. Murphy able to hold off on a breaking ball in the dirt. What a stop by Garrett Arnold behind the plate to keep Knowlton at bay at second. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Big payoff coming here from Jacob Hartlub. Pitch count hovering over 60 now. Here in the bottom of the 5th, 1-0 CMU. The 3-2. Line drive down the left field line. That's fair, rolling towards the corner. This is going to score Knowlton from second. 2-0 Central Michigan as Mikey Murphy glides into second with an RBI double. Mikey Murphy's 3rd RBI of the series and 29th of the year. And Central Michigan doubles its lead as Knowlton comes around to score. That brings up Aiden Wright. It was a hanging slider from Jacob Hartlub that got tattooed down the line and left. 2-0 Central Michigan. Aiden Wright, who grounded into a 5-3 double play back in the 3rd, stands in. And the first pitch to Wright fouled straight back off the mitt of the catcher Arnold. Might have gotten a piece of him as well. The home plate umpire Stephen Miller walked out in front of him and tried to throw it to Hartlub as if to give Arnold some time behind the plate to collect himself, but Arnold said, nope, I'm good. 0-1 to Aiden Wright. 0 for 2 today is Aiden. Hartlub checks over to second on a inside move as Murphy got caught creeping off the bag, but he's back in safely. That does not count as a disengagement for Hartlub because he threw it over to the bag to a covering Richter. 0-1, 1 out, runner in scoring position. That's Murphy. He's at second. And another inside move from Hartlub. He throws again to Alex Richter. Aiden Wright still awaiting his 0-1 offering. The Chippewas 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Ball State no runs on just 1 hit, only 1 error. No action just yet in the Ball State bullpen. 0-1. Breaking ball misses high and in. 1-1, the count evens to Wright. 1 gone, bottom of the 5th. Of course, Aiden Wright, the brother of Amir Wright, who played at Ball State in 2022 for his graduate year and won a Mid-American Conference regular season championship with the Cardinals. 1-1 to Wright. Fastball at the top of the zone, called for strike 2. So Hartlub has Wright ahead. Hartlub played with Aiden's brother back in 2022 when Hartlub was just a freshman. The 1-2. Slider left in the dirt. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aiden Wright getting on base at a .450 clip. That's good for 12th in the Mid-American Conference. He has 3 straight multi-hit games coming into today's contest. Hartlub, long pause. Now the 2-2. 2-hop ground ball over to second. Fielded by Richter. He throws to first in time, but that advances the runner Mikey Murphy to third base. Score that a 4-3 putout. 0 for 3 today is Aiden Wright. 2 gone for Aaron Piasecki.
Aaron Piasecki.
Piasecki with a runner 90 feet away in the form of Mikey Murphy. 2-0 CMU. Runner on third. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Central has already put up a run here in the 5th. Open stance from the left-handed hitting Piasecki, and the Central Michigan second baseman takes a first pitch fastball high. 1 ball and no strikes to Piasecki. Aaron 0 for 2 today, a couple of flyouts. He's hitting .319 this year. 1-0. Slider left in the dirt. Good stop from Arnold behind the plate. 2-0. Piasecki, a JUCO All-American last year at Kellogg Community College. He's in his first year with the Chippewas this spring. 2-0 from Hartlub. Fastball center cut, strike 1 called. Piasecki yesterday 2 for 3 with a 2-run homer, an RBI double for 3 total RBIs. He had 2 walks. He reached base safely 4 times. 2-1. Breaking ball left in the zone, out into right center field. That's going to 1-hop in front of Bayless for a base hit. It's 3-0 Central Michigan. Coming in to score from third is Mikey Murphy. It's a 2-run 5th inning for the Chippewas. And it's 3-0 CMU.
For the Chippewas, the designated
It was
hitter,
a hanging
number
slider
15,
again. Piasecki all over it. And make that 5 consecutive games. Aaron Piasecki has a base knock. Piasecki's 4th RBI of the series as well. That brings up Nathan Ball, the designated hitter. Piasecki takes off on the first pitch. It's a ball low. The throw down from Arnold on a hop is not in time. Picked out of the dirt by Grego. A nice job to keep it in front of him. It's a stolen base for Aaron Piasecki, who's now 9 for 11 on the base paths this year. And he's in scoring position for Nathan Ball. Ball has struck out twice today, once looking last inning in the fourth, the other time swinging back in the second. 1-0. Skips in the dirt and gets under the legs of Arnold all the way to the backstop. Now Piasecki is at third base. So on 2 pitches, Piasecki steals second and then reaches third thanks to a wild pitch. He's 90 feet away now. Nathan Ball has driven in 24 runs this year. 2-0. Here from Hartlub with 2 gone. Bottom of the 5th. Here it comes. Ground ball back up the middle, through for a base hit. In to score is Piasecki. And Central Michigan hangs a 3 spot here in the 5th to make it 4-0 CMU. Ball has his 25th run driven in. It's an RBI single, and now there will be some action down in that Ball State bullpen. 4 runs on 8 hits for the Chippewas. 3 of those hits make that 4 of those hits coming here in the bottom of the 5th. Starting to read Jacob Hartlub better. Now it's Caden Smith. He's the 7th batter of this inning. Hartlub checks to first, and back in with a head-first slide is Nathan Ball. Caden Smith is 2 for 2 today, a double back in the 2nd, and a single last inning in the 4th. Hartlub sets up right in the middle of the rubber. First pitch. Smith holds off of a slider that misses low and away, 1-0. 4-0 Central Michigan, bottom of the 5th. Big lead from Ball at first. 1-0. Tapper left side. Cutting it off is Giovanetti at third. Low throw. Scooped out of the dirt by Hasofsky at first. Hasofsky saves Giovanetti of an error and gets Hartleb out of it. However, 3 runs come across to score on 4 hits for Central Michigan. Ball State now with some work to do. We go to the 6th inning. 4-0 Central Michigan here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
So just as we're set to start the 6th inning, the training staff as well as Jake Sable, the head coach for Central Michigan, out to the mound to talk with pitcher A.J. Kostick, who has been phenomenal in his 5 innings of work. He's only allowed 1 hit and 4 base runners. And it looks like he's going to come out of the ball game. He's dealt with some elbow pain before. He's had Tommy John surgery. And A.J. Kostick's day is done before he can even throw a warm-up pitch here in the 6th inning. He's frustrated with himself as he gets fist bumps from his guys, but he'll have to head back to the clubhouse to get evaluated. Real unfortunate loss there, if that's anything too serious for A.J. Kostick. And knowing A.J. has dealt with Tommy John in the past, hopefully this is nothing too serious or to do with the elbow. We're going to have a pitching change, and we're going to have a delay here to the top of the 6th inning. We'll get you the new CMU arm when we come back, but A.J. Kostick's day is done. Right now, though, he is online for the win. We'll be back here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you, less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
So we have a new arm on the mound for CMU after A.J. Kostick comes out with an apparent arm injury. And it'll be Liam Stump. A.J. Kostick's final line, 5 complete innings, 1 hit, no runs. Matches a season high with 7 strikeouts to just 2 walks. He's on line for the win right now. 2, 3, and 4 will greet the new right-hander in Liam Stump for CMU. First pitch from Stump to Grego is cut on and missed. The changeup that misses low below the zone. But Grego chases after it. No balls and a strike. Stump, the redshirt junior and first-year transfer from Madison College, a junior college in Wisconsin. 0-1, lifted down the line and left towards the line. Over is Murphy. He's got it on the run. 1 up and 1 down for Stump. Taking a look at the numbers for Liam Stump this year. Does lead the Chippewas in saves with 2. He's got a 6.55 ERA and a 1-6 record in 17 appearances. He's made 4 starts. In 33 innings, he's given up 35 hits and 29 runs, 24 of them earned, 22 punch-outs to 16 walks for Liam Stump. First pitch here to Nick Hosofsky is called for strike 1. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. No balls and a strike, and the 0-1 from Stump is a breaking ball that skips in the dirt low and away. 1-1 here to Hosofsky. Cardinals chasing 4. 4-0, top of the 6th. Nobody on, 1 out. 1-1, fastball misses low and away off the glove of the catcher Aiden Wright and towards the backstop. 2-1. Base is clear. Nick Hosofsky is the 3-hole hitter who's 0 for 2 today. A ground out and a pop out in foul territory. 2-1, make it 3-1. This curveball spiked in the dirt in the left-handed batter's box. 3 balls and a strike. And the pitch, and Hosofsky ropes it into left field. That's a base hit. 1 hops in front of the left fielder, Murphy. Hosofsky has his first hit of the day, just the 2nd Cardinal knock. Maybe that can spark some sort of rally. Ball State trailing by 4 in desperate need of some base runners. And Hosofsky is on with a 1-out hit.
Number 34, Garrett Arnold.
Here is Garrett Arnold. Catcher out of the cleanup spot, hit by a pitch back in the 4th, was stranded at 2nd. First pitch to Garrett. In there for a called strike. Fastball right down the middle. Liam Stump is the redshirt junior from Dodgeville, Wisconsin. Closed off stance on the rubber, right from the center of it. 0-1, bounced hard but foul, left side and off of the railing in front of the CMU dugout. 0-2 to Garrett Arnold. Liam Stump started his collegiate career at Missouri State, but redshirted there his true freshman year, did not appear in a game, and then eventually transferred out to Madison College. He's from Mineral Point High School. 0-2, breaking ball left outside. What a pitch there from Stump. Placed it perfectly, but doesn't get the call from home plate umpire Stephen Miller behind the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, runner at ski after his 1 out single. 1-2. Breaking ball left low and away from Arnold. Knocked down behind the plate by Wright. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Blake Beavis awaits on deck for the Cardinals. Here's the 2-2 from Stump. Swinging a towering fly ball, lofted into left center. Calling off Murphy is Knowlton. The center fielder makes the catch, and there's 2 gone.
Batting for the Cardinals, the left fielder, number 9, Blake Beavis.
So in comes Blake Beavis with 2 gone. A runner at first in Hosofsky. Top of the 6th, 4-0 Central Michigan over Ball State. Beavis 1 for 2 today. Had the Cardinals' first hit of the ball game back in the 4th. First pitch to Beavis. Swing, and this is a ground ball rolled over left side. Taken in by Kwiatkowski on a tough hop. Throws across the diamond in time. Stump faces 4, and after a 1-out single is able to work around it.
In the top of the 6th.
2 flyouts and a ground out for the Cardinals. No runs on a hit. No errors. 1 man left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Jacob Hartlub is back on the mound for the Cardinals here on the Cardinals Game Bridge Audio Network.
All right, fans, it's time to play.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
Bottom of the 6th we go. Ball State trailing 4-0 to Central Michigan here from Keilitz Field at Tennyson Stadium in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Game 2 of a 3-game set between Ball State and Central Michigan. Ball State won yesterday 9-6. Central Michigan currently leads 4-0. Ball State with some work to do, and Jacob Hartlub, whose pitch count is sitting at 77 right now, will stay in for the 6th inning. There is some action in the Ball State bullpen with 2 right-handers getting loose down the right field line. 6, 7, and 8 to lead it off for Central Michigan. Cole Kwiatkowski will lead things off. He's popped out in foul territory twice today, 0 for 2. First pitch to him. Here's another pop-up. This one in fair territory on the infield. Hosofsky calling off the pitcher, Hartlub, right in front of the mound. Hosofsky makes the play. 1 pitch and 1 out for Jacob Hartlub.
Batting for the Chippewas, the right fielder, number 44, Cole.
Central Michigan scored 5 runs last inning in the 5th. Scored those 3 runs on 4 hits. Here's Cole Prout out of the 7 spot. Lined out hard last time to the right fielder. This time he goes the other way, sends a deep fly ball down the line and left. Beavis towards the line, now near the warning track, and he hauls it in. 2 pitches and 2 outs.
Batting for the Chippewas, the first baseman, number 25.
Only 79 pitches now here for Hartlub. He's only thrown 2 here in the 6th, and he has 2 outs. Brady Krzyzuk, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. He scored on a walk back in the third. First pitch fastball from Hartlub. Krzyzuk taking all the way to avoid the 1-2-3 pitch inning, and it's a fastball that misses below the knees. 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 6th. Ball State trails Central Michigan 4-0. 1-0, and on the outside corner called for a strike. Fastball rides there from Hartlub. One from Hartlub. Swing and a miss. Krzyzuk went chasing at an off-speed, low in the dirt. 1-2. Hartlub looking for just his second 1-2-3 inning. The only one he's had today came all the way back in the first. Facing Brady Krzyzuk here, the junior out of Clarkston, Michigan. 1-2, bounced in the dirt. Fastball misses badly. Krzyzuk's double back in the 5th. I should say last inning. Snapped an 0 for 9 streak Krzyzuk was on. So he needed that hit badly. 2-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch to Krzyzuk, slashed off the screen behind home plate and foul. We'll try it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Nobody on. Central Michigan leads Ball State 4-0. Ball State's pitching staff, the second best ERA in the conference. 2-2. Roller foul right of the first base bag, and we'll do it again. Hartlub and Krzyzuk in a good battle here. Here's the 6th pitch of the at-bat, the 2-2. And we'll do another. It's going to ride to 7 pitches now as Krzyzuk fouls it straight back off the backstop. Still 2-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of inning number 6, and Central Michigan leads Ball State 4-0. Put up a 3-spot last inning and scored a run back in the 3rd. Hartlub, the Ball State starter, still on the mound. This could most definitely be his final inning. 2-2. Krzyzuk chases low but taps it foul towards the Ball State dugout. He'll see an 8th pitch. Ball State looking to win every single MAC series it has played. A win today would make it MAC win number 7 in a row. The 2-2 again. Fastball misses above the letters, and the count runs full here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ball State does not have a midweek coming up. They'll play at home next weekend for a 3-game set against Kent State. 3-2 pitch. Krzyzuk pops it out of play left side. What an at-bat here from Brady Krzyzuk. After the first 2 batters of the inning went down on 2 consecutive pitches, Brady Krzyzuk has worked a double-digit pitch at bat. This will be the 10th pitch he'll see. The 3-2 again. Fastball on the outside corner, ring him up. Krzyzuk goes down looking at a fastball. 4th punch out of the day for Jacob Hartlub, just his second 1-2-3 inning. Pumps his chest, then gives a big fist pump to his catcher, Garrett Arnold. No runs, no errors, no hits, nobody left on for Central Michigan. We go to the back third of this one. Ball State in search of its first run, down by 4. 4-0 Central Michigan on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
We go to the 7th. Ball State will bring up 7. We go to the 7th. Ball State will bring up 6, 7, and 8 here against Liam Stump in his second full inning out of the bullpen. First pitch to Ty Davis, the designated hitter, is a fastball right down the heart of the plate, called for strike 1. Davis today 0 for 2. Ball State trailing Central Michigan 4-0 here in the second game of this 3-game series. Davis takes a 0-1 fastball low and in. 1-1 the count to Ty, who homered yesterday the other way. Now has 10 homers on the season. The 1-1 from Stump. Fastball away, 2-1. Stump, a guy that works quick. Came in out of the bullpen for A.J. Kostick, who came out to warm up for the 6th, but could not go due to injury. 2-1, this is rocketed down the line and right. That's a fair ball, and it's going to hop towards the corner. Davis takes a hard turn at first, hustling towards second. He'll slide in safely with a double. It's a leadoff two-bagger for Ty Davis, and he's in scoring position with nobody gone here in the top of the 7th. A good start for the Cardinals. Just the 4th double of the year for Ty Davis. Only 5 of his now 15 extra base hits this year have not been homers. That's how powerful
Number 28, Ben Giovanetti.
Ty Davis has been at the dish. And he's 1 for 3 today. That'll bring up the third baseman in Ben Giovanetti. First pitch to him from Stump. Rocked down the line and right, but this one is going to slice foul out of play. Giovanetti 0 for 1, a walk, back in the 5th to lead off that inning. Struck out swinging to start the 3rd. Oh, 1, this is a high towering fly ball deep into right. Back at the wall is Prout at the wall. It bounces off the wall. Ty Davis had to stay put at second to make sure that ball fell. He'll get in standing at 3rd. And it's back-to-back doubles for the Cardinals to start here in the 7th. Ben Giovanetti has his first double of the year. And there's 2 runners in scoring position for Clay Jacobs. And we're going to actually have a pinch hitter now here for Clay Jacobs, as coming into the ball game is Houston King. He was supposed to pinch hit yesterday, but with the chess match between these two head coaches, King was taken out in favor of Braden Hebner. So Jacobs' day is done, and Houston King is in. A .282 hitter this year. He's played in 30 games. Has 10 driven in. First pitch to King, a fastball that misses high. And after the first pitch ball, Aiden Wright, the catcher from behind the plate, immediately coming out to talk to his arm. Ball State trying to win its 7th consecutive MAC series. Not only would it be 7 straight, but Ball State would have won every single series in MAC play so far if they can get a win today. Houston King pinch hitting for Clay Jacobs. King only 2 hits in the last 7 games he's played. He's 2 for 8 in that span. He's come off the bench in 4 of the last 7 games he's appeared in. Again, was supposed to pinch hit yesterday, but did not. The 1-0. Fastball high and away, 2-0. Good matchup here for King. Lefty on righty matchup. King, the senior from Chabot, Arkansas. Second-year JUCO transfer, started his collegiate career at Kentucky. Open stance from the left side. 2-0. Bounces in the dirt, 3 balls and no strikes. And if I'm Houston King here, I'm not letting the bat leave my shoulder. You have to let Stump prove he can throw a strike, because now he's rattled. 2 runners in scoring position with Davis on third and Giovanetti on second. Nobody gone here in the top of the 7th. Central Michigan leads Ball State 4-0. The 3-0 from Stump. Fastball at the top of the zone, called for a strike. Stump just able to find the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Still a good hitter's count here for Houston King. 2 runners in scoring position for him. The 3-1, King ropes the ball into center. It's going to hang up for Knowlton. Tagging at third is Davis. Knowlton makes the catch. The throw goes towards third. Davis scores to score the Ball State first run of the game. And it's 4-1 on the sacrifice fly from Houston King, his 11th run driven in.
Batting for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 4.
So now it's Gavin Bayless. Bayless today 0 for 1, struck out looking last time in the 5th. 4-1 after the Cardinals are able to put their first run up on the board. And the first pitch, or rather there is no pitch to Bayless. The home plate umpire, Stephen Miller, came out to make sure that the pitcher and Stump was engaged with Bayless, and Bayless whacks the first pitch foul down the line out of play right side. No balls and a strike, 1 out. Top of the 7th. The Cardinals have already plated a run here thanks to the sacrifice fly from Houston King. Runner at second is Ben Giovanetti after his double. Bayless chokes up on the bat from the right side. The 0-1 check swing. Did he go? Appeal down. No, he did not, says the first base umpire Corey Ray. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 gone. Ball State trails by 3, 4-1 in favor of Central Michigan. Cardinals already with 2 extra base hits in this inning. 1-1 Bayless, a line drive to the second baseman Piasecki. It's caught on a short hop. And retreating back to the bag at second is Ben Giovanetti to make sure he didn't get doubled up. Bayless is now 0 for 2.
Batting for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 3.
And the lineup turns over for the 3rd time today for BSU. Here is Alex Richter. And not before manager Jake Sable strides out to the bump. Will he make a pitching change here? There's a lefty warming up in the CMU bullpen. We'll find out if that's it or not. Usually head coaches like to wait until the umpire behind home plate comes out to break up the mound meeting, just to give their arm in the bullpen a little bit more time to warm up, but Jake Sable immediately comes off the mound. He's going to stick with his right-hander here against Richter. Runner in scoring position in Giovanetti. 1 on, 2 out. Richter crowds the plate from the left side. Cardinals down by 3, have already scored a run here in the 7th. 4-1 the score in favor of CMU, and there's a big hack and a miss on a first pitch change up from Stump to Richter, 0-1. Alex today is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts and a pop out to the third baseman. Open stance from the left side for the Ball State second baseman. Richter takes a breaking ball low and away, 1-1. The potential tying run is on deck in the form of Dylan Grego, the Cardinals' best hitter. Richter had 2 homers yesterday. Drove in 4. The 1-1. Richter takes a fastball in the dirt, low and in. 2-1's the count. 2 guys now warming up here for Central Michigan. A lefty and a righty in the bullpen. The 2-1. Richter chases low and away, 2-2. And now it's crunch time here for Richter, having to battle once again with 2 strikes. He's already punched out twice today. Dylan Grego waits on deck. But it's 2-2 here to Alex Richter. 2 outs, a man on second. The 2-2. Richter lines one right back up the middle. Coming on in on a dive is Knowlton. It's by him and all the way to the wall. Coming in to score easily is Giovanetti. Richter taking a hard turnaround third. He'll stay there with an RBI triple. The Cardinals have cut this CMU lead in half. It's an RBI triple for Alex Richter. Just his second three-bagger of the year, his 46th run driven in. And it's 4-2 Central. Here comes Dylan Grego. He's the tying run at the plate.
Back for the Cardinals, the shortstop, number 5, Dylan Grego.
And before we can get to Dylan Grego stepping in, Grant Miller out from the Ball State dugout to collect all of the elbow guards and shin guards from Rich Maloney at third, because the Cardinals have 3 extra base hits this inning, and Maloney has had to go out and get all the protective padding. First pitch to Grego is a fastball at the knees for a called strike. 0-1 to Dylan, who's 0 for 3 today. Dylan in the last 9 games played, 17 for 42, hitting over 400 in that span. 0-1. Grego takes a fastball that misses off the plate away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grego leads the Cardinals in runs driven in with 46. Is hitting .374 this year, had a couple of base hits yesterday. The 1-1. Grego takes a fastball high and out. 2-1. 2 outs. Man on third is Alex Richter. Ball State has scored 2 here in the top of the 7th. 4-2 Central Michigan. 2-1. Skips in the dirt and gets away from the catcher right all the way to the backstop. This is going to allow Alex Richter to easily trot home. It's a wild pitch, and Alex Richter scores the Cardinals' 3rd run of the 7th. It's 4-3, and all of a sudden it's a 1-run ball game. And Dylan Grego now in a great hitter's count, 3 balls and a strike. Grego last inning flew out the other way to left field. Out of the windup, here comes Stump. The 3-1 is a high fastball that Grego slashes foul out of play. Grego had a monster series last weekend against Bowling Green, was 7 for 18 with 4 homers. He leads the MAC in hits. The 3-2 from Stump. Grego sends a towering fly ball right center field. Knowlton is over, and he has it for the 3rd out of the inning. However, damage done. The Cardinals get to Liam Stump, tag him for 3 runs on 3 hits. And a big sac fly from Houston King to start this rally. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time here from Mount Pleasant. Ball State trails by a run, 4-3. Here from Tennyson Stadium on the Cardinals Gamebridge Radio Network.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Ball State goes for 3 runs in the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom half. It's stretch time here from Central Michigan. You can hear Take Me Out to the Ball game being played from Tennyson Stadium here in Mount Pleasant. Chillier day here in Central Michigan. Clouds still out, hiding the sun in the sky. Wind now blowing out straight away to right field. It'll be 9-1 and 2 for the Central Michigan Chippewas. The starter for Ball State, Jacob Hartlub, still on the mound. His pitch count at 90 here. You would think this would be his last inning. It's Zach Knowlton to lead things off, and the first pitch to him is skied into left. And over to make the play is Gavin Bayless. Or is that a new left fielder? That's Houston King, excuse me. So Houston King comes into the game. Blake Beavis goes to right after King pinch hit. One gone on one pitch. It's a fly out the other way. Or to left, I should say. First pitch, fastball from Hartlub to Mikey Murphy. Misses outside. That's off the glove of Arnold. Mikey Murphy had an RBI double back in the 5th. He's 2 for 3 today. Had a bunt single in the 3rd. 1-0, fastball below the knees, 2-0. Mikey Murphy is the sophomore out of Minooka, Illinois. One of 2 qualified hitters on Central Michigan, hitting over 300 this year. He's now reached base in 20 consecutive games thanks to his hits today. 2-0 fastball right at the letters, called for a strike. Hartlub looking to give the Cardinals a chance to tie it in the 8th. Ball State down to its final 6 outs, but only trailing by a run. 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals. 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors for CMU. 2-1 from Hartlub. Slider in there on the outside third of the plate for a called strike. 2-1. Hartlub from the center of the rubber. 2-2, check swing, appeal down to first. Did he go? No, says first place umpire Corey Ray. It was a slider that missed low and away in the dirt. And the count runs full here to Mikey Murphy. Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. CMU leads Ball State 4-3. Payoff pitch, roped hard the other way. Diving backhanded stop by Hosofsky. Gets up, flips it to a covering Hartlub in time. Oh, what a web gem by Nick Hosofsky at first base. Hosofsky with a gorgeous diving effort to save a base hit. 2 up and 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Put a star next to that one in your scorebook, folks. Aiden Wright, the catcher, stands in. He goes after the first pitch and fouls it back off the catcher, Garrett Arnold. No balls and a strike to Aiden Wright. He's 0 for 3 today. Two outs, nobody on. 4-3, Central Michigan leads Ball State here in the bottom of the 7th. 0-1. Rope towards the gap in right center field. That's going to slice in there and get all the way down to the wall. Bayless picks it up at the track. Wright takes a hard turn around second, but he'll stay put there with a 2-out double. First hit of the day for Aiden Wright, who now has a hit in 6 consecutive games. Central Michigan looking to get at least 1 back after giving up 3 in the top half of this inning. Bottom of the 7th, 4-3 Central Michigan. Aaron Piasecki, who had an RBI single back in the 5th, stands in against Hartlub yet again. And Rich Maloney is going to come out of the Ball State dugout. Hartlub shaking his head at Rich Maloney, saying, "You cannot take me out right now." Maloney looking out towards the bullpen. He hasn't called for anyone yet. And that's going to do it for Jacob Hartlub, frustrated being taken out of the game after he gives up a 2-out double. Hartlub's day is done. His pitch count at 99. Maloney didn't want to test it any longer. And a right-hander coming out of the Ball State bullpen. Looks like it's Lucas Letzinger, who we saw yesterday, and it will be. And we'll introduce you to him when we come back. The day is done for Jacob Hartlub after going 6 2/3 innings. Don't go anywhere. It's Ball State baseball here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Lucas Letzinger is the new arm for the Cardinals after Jacob Hartlub throws 6 2/3 innings, gives up 4 earned runs, punches out 4, walks just 1, gives up 9 hits. Taking a look at the numbers for Lucas Letzinger this year. Letzinger, a 10.80 ERA and an 0-1 record. In 8 appearances on the mound, he's made 3 starts. This is his 6th appearance out of the bullpen. He's thrown in just 8 1/3 innings, 14 hits allowed, 10 runs, all of them earned, 13 punch-outs to 4 walks. Opponents hitting .378 against him. We saw Lucas yesterday come in out of the bullpen. He was the 3rd guy out of the bullpen and went just 1/3 of an inning, allowed a hit, but did strike out the 1 batter he faced in 6 pitches. He'll face Aaron Piasecki here. And the first pitch to him is swung on and flied out into center. Bayless backing up, and he's got it. 1 pitch is all Lucas Letzinger needs to retire Aaron Piasecki. It strands Aiden Wright at second base, and the Cardinals head to the 8th inning trailing by just 1. Let's see if Ball State can tack on any more after scoring 3 last inning. No runs on just 1 hit and 1 man left on for Central Michigan. We go to the 8th here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver Program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
Got a pitching change here for the Central Michigan Chippewas. The shortstop and Caden Smith, the freshman two-way, is going to come in to do the pitching. Moving over from third to short is Cole Kwiatkowski, and Elijah Henning, who came in as a defensive replacement yesterday, is going to play third once again. That's all for Liam Stump, and here are the numbers on Caden Smith, this season. A 4.50 ERA, a 1-2 record, making his 10th appearance out of the bullpen. He does own a save. in 14 complete innings. He's given up 13 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned. 14 strikeouts to just 7 walks, has given up a homer, and opponent sitting 241 against Caden Smith. This is the first time we will see him this series. Liam Stump is done after 2 complete innings of work out of the bullpen. He gives up 4 hits and 3 runs, all of them earned. No strikeouts, no walks either. Braden Smith will face 3, 4, and 5 for the Cardinals. It's Hosofsky to lead it off. A right-on-right matchup to start the top of the 8th. First pitch to Hosofsky, a fastball right down the heart of the plate, taken for strike 1. The sun starting to shine here for Mount Pleasant. Temperatures up to 55. They were at 49 at first pitch. 0-1 from Smith out of the windup. Fastball clips the top of the zone. Quickly 0-2 to Nick Hosofsky. Hosofsky today 1 for 3, singled back in the 6th. Facing the new arm in Braden Smith. The 0-2. Fastball misses just off the plate away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Caden Smith, the 5'10 freshman from Lake Isabella, Michigan. 1-2, breaking ball skipped into the dirt. Good stop from right, but it doesn't matter. Count evens at 2 apiece. Smith sets from the first base side of the rubber. And from the wind, he fires a fastball that's fouled off behind our press box to keep the count at 2-2. Smith, just a freshman, but threw a perfect game in the state championship game for Beal City. Hosofsky on 2-2, rubs it towards the gap in left center field. That's going to split the outfielders and go all the way to the wall. The tying run in Hosofsky turns around first, heads for second, and is in there standing with a leadoff 2-bagger. Hosofsky in scoring position with nobody gone. Hosofsky now 2 for 4. This is exactly what you wanted if you're Ball State. You know that the starting pitching is somewhat threatening for CMU. But head coach Rich Maloney told me yesterday, if you can get to this CMU bullpen and make them work, you got a good chance on tacking on some runs. Here's Garrett Arnold, the catcher out of the 4 spot. Garrett today 0 for 2 is hit by a pitch back in the 4th. Flew out last time in the 6th. Runner in scoring position in Hosofsky. First pitch from Smith to Arnold. Fastball taken right down the chute. 0-1 the count. Arnold, the senior catcher from San Jose, California. Facing Braden Smith, the 0-1. Bounced in the dirt. This gets away from right the catcher, and that allows the base runner and Hosofsky to move from second to third. They'll call it a wild pitch. And Hosofsky is now 90 feet away with nobody out here in the top of the 8th. Now the infield plays in on the cut of the grass. Everyone there. The 1-1 to Arnold. Low in the dirt, 2-1. Fastball misses. Arnold's driven in 18 this year. Was 2 for 5 yesterday with a double. The 2-1 pitch to Arnold. Wave and a miss. Fastball blew it right by him. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Blake Beavis awaits on deck. The tying run in Nick Hosofsky is 90 feet away. 4-3 Central Michigan, top of the 8th. Nobody out, man at third. 2-2. That's roped up the middle, and it is down for a base hit, and we are tied. Hosofsky trots home to score. Garrett Arnold with his first RBI of the series. 4-4 here in the top of the 8th. After a leadoff double from Nick Hosofsky, he advanced to third on a wild pitch and then comes around to score on the RBI single from Garrett Arnold. And the unfortunate part for Central Michigan there is not only is this game tied, but A.J. Kostick's terrific performance is now for nothing. He is no longer in line for the win. First pitch to Blake Beavis, a big bending curveball, swung on and missed for strike 1. Beavis today is 1 for 3, singled back in the fourth. 0-1 to Beavis. Breaking ball low and away, 1-1. Tied at 4, all the Cardinals score a run on the first two men that come to the plate here in the top of the 8th. They've scored 4 runs combined here and now in the 7th and the 8th innings alone. Beavis sends a big deep fly ball out into right center, back towards the wall at the track. It is gone! Blake Beavis gives the Cardinals a 2-run lead on a 2-run shot the other way, and Ball State has its first lead of the day. Big Blake Beavis, his 13th home run of the season, makes it 6-4 Ball State. It's another 3 spot here in the 8th.
Batting for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, number 35, Ty Davis.
Double, single, and now homer. And Blake Beavis has given the Cardinals the lead. Here's Ty Davis. Nobody on, nobody out. Already 3 runs home here for the Cardinals here in the top of the 8th. And the first pitch changeup misses low to Davis. Davis takes a fastball high, 2 balls and no strikes. And now Central Michigan going to call for some action down in the bullpen. Head coach Jake Sable out to the mound to talk with his young right-handed arm. Ty Davis, the junior from Springboro, Ohio, at the dish. He's 1 for 3 today. Scored the Cardinals' first run of the ball game last inning. He's a .314 hitter this year, second in the entire Mid-American Conference in slugging percentage. And the Ball State dugout explodes. Head coach Rich Maloney is not coaching third anymore. He's back in the dugout, or escaped somewhere, maybe towards the bullpen. And Jacob Hartlove, the starting pitcher, is now coaching first base. And the 2-0 after the mound visit to Ty Davis misses high from Braden Smith. So it's 3 balls and no strikes. And Davis takes high for ball 4. Fastball misses. And that's now 4 consecutive base runners for the Cardinals. And Houston King is coming back to the dish. Or rather, it's Ben Giovanetti. But Houston King still is on deck.
Ben Giovanetti.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter here for Ty Davis as his day is done. Pinch running for him is John Colligan. So Colligan into pinch run with that speed. The Cardinals trying to get some more insurance runs.
In the pinch run for the Cardinals, number 21, John Colligan.
Colligan, the freshman out of Alexandria, Virginia. With Giovanetti at the dish. He doubled and came around to score a run last inning as well. First pitch breaking ball in the dirt, skipped in, knocked down by Wright. Colligan thought about trying to swipe second, but instead stays put. 1 ball and no strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the 8th. The Cardinals have already brought 4 men to the plate and plated 3. 1-0, sprayed foul behind our press box. 1-1 to Giovanetti. Junior out of Redwood City, California, up in Northern California towards the San Francisco area. And his 3rd college in 3 seasons here at Ball State. Played for 2 junior colleges. 1-1 breaking ball. Giovanetti waits back on it. In the hole at short is Kwiatkowski. The turn at second for 1. Piasecki on a first. That's a double play. Nicely done by Cole Kwiatkowski to start a 6-4-3 twin killing. As Colligan is put down on the base paths.
Batting for the Cardinals, the left fielder, number 23, Houston King.
2 gone, and Houston King will stand back in. Ball State leads 6-4 here in the top of the 8th. 2 gone. Houston King, the left-handed hitting left fielder, up. First pitch is a changeup that finds the outside corner for a called strike. King had a sac fly to score the Cardinals' first run of the ball game back in the 7th, and he touches back the 0-1 fastball off the netting behind home plate. No balls and 2 strikes here to Houston King. King batting for the second straight inning. The 0-2 is sliced foul out of play the other way. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Houston King. Second-year transfer from JUCO Crowder College. Fastball right on the inside corner, strike 3 called. Houston King is down looking. First punch out of relief for Braden Smith, but the damage done once again. The Cardinals another 3 spot. Ball State up 6-4 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Now Central Michigan down to its final 6 outs here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Standards, high standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
The Cardinals played another 3 runs on 3 hits and leave nobody on base as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Central Michigan now with some work to do. Some defensive changes once again for Ball State, as John Colligan, who came in to pinch run for the designated hitter Ty Davis, is now going to play center field. Gavin Bayless will move over to left. Houston King is out of the ball game. So Colligan in center. Bayless is in left. Or back in left, as he was yesterday. And Beavis is over in right. And home plate umpire Stephen Miller making sure that he has things right with head coach Rich Maloney. I'm looking at it now. If Colligan comes in from the DH spot to now play center field, then that ultimately eliminates the DH, does it not? I think it does. I don't know if the Cardinals are going to have to hit with somebody in the pitcher spot. I mean, they've got bats that can in the dugout, but Ball State up 6-4 here as we go to the bottom of the 8th. 3 runs in the 7th and 3 runs in the 8th. Lucas Letzinger back on for his first full inning of work after recording 1 out on 1 pitch to end the 7th last time up. And right away for Central Michigan, it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Nathan Ball, so his day is done. And the umpires now, and Corey Ray and Stephen Linton, are being waved in by Rich Maloney and Stephen Miller, and they're all going to discuss this. Looks like the pinch hitter for Central Michigan is going to be Carter Campeau, and it will be. He'll hit for Nathan Ball. All three umpires and head coach Rich Maloney for Ball State convening right of the plate just to make sure that they have everything right defensively. Some more defensive changes as well as Braden Hebner comes in to play second base. And moving over from second to third is Richter. Rich Maloney told us a couple of years ago he usually doesn't like to change his defensive schemes at all during games, but because he has good gloves on the bench, why not use them, especially late when you're trying to preserve this 2-run lead. I don't know what Rich Maloney and the umpires are convening about right now. Maybe just what happens with the pitcher spot, because the designated hitter now out of play, maybe with Houston King no longer in the ball game. So Richter goes to third base. And now in Giovanetti's spot in the 7-hole would be Braden Hebner. And Rich Maloney still explaining to the umpires what's going on here and trying to explain what he's trying to do. They're trying to get these lineup cards sorted out. This has now been a good about 5-minute delay because Rich Maloney has decided to really jumble up his defense. Braden Hebner is the new second baseman for the Cardinals. We've seen him come in a couple times defensively late in games. That moves Richter from second to third, so he plays the hot corner. Gavin Bayless moves from center to left after John Colligan comes in. And shaking his head is the home plate umpire and Stephen Miller walking towards Central Michigan's dugout to explain to Jake Sable exactly what's going on. We're almost ready to play baseball after Miller explains to Sable what's going on here, and he understands. And now Sable back towards the home plate umpire. Now he's confused, and Rich Maloney is going to come out to explain to Jake Sable what's going on. And Rich Maloney puts his arm around both Sable and Stephen Miller to say, listen, I tried to explain this is exactly what I'm trying to do here. Now everyone breaks the quote-unquote huddle. Are we finally ready to play baseball? I think we are.
Pitching for the Chippewas, number 4, Carter Campo.
Carter Campo is the pinch hitter for Central Michigan to face Lucas Letzinger. First pitch from Letzinger out of the line. Breaking ball drops in at the knees for a called strike. Campo pinch hit yesterday in the 9th, and he walked. Just 6 for 31 this year is Campo. The 0-1. Waved at and missed. Chased a breaking ball low and away. No balls and 2 strikes here to Campo, the redshirt sophomore out of Midland, Michigan. Letzinger working quickly out of the line. Has what he likes from Arnold behind the dish. The 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go all the way around? Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire, Stephen Miller. Campo cannot hold back on a low curveball. Lucas Letzinger has his first punch out of the day on 3 pitches. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitcher in Caden Smith. First pitch, looping curveball, finds the zone for a strike. Smith had a bunch of wrist tape and arm sleeves on. He had to take all that off once he came on the mound because you can't have any accessories on as a pitcher. A 1 curveball. This one spikes in the dirt. 1-1 the count here to Braden Smith, or Caden Smith, excuse me. Is it Braden Smith or Caden Smith? I think it's Caden Smith. I keep screwing up the name. 1-1. Curveball just misses the top of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes. Smith today is 2 for 3. 2-1 from Letzinger. Curveball misses the top of the zone again. 3 balls and no strikes. The 3-1. Ground ball left side. Richter at third. Waits back on it. Fires across. 2 gone. Cole Kwiatkowski is the final chance here for Central Michigan in the bottom of the 8th. He's 0 for 3. Has popped out 3 times today. First pitch from Letzinger. Kwiatkowski shows bunt, hesitated a bit, and bunts right through it for strike 1. Interesting note here on Kwiatkowski. Kwiatkowski was actually a couple of days ago, as here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball misses low. Kwiatkowski was just drafted in the 2025 Major League Wiffle Ball Draft by the Coastal Cobras. Yes, you heard that right. MLW is a YouTube channel as the 1-1. Taken low and away, another breaking ball misses. MLW is a professional wiffle ball league in Brighton, Michigan, a suburb of Detroit, about an hour and a half away from here in Mount Pleasant. It has over 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. Diving backhand, stopping the hole by Grego on 2-1, but the throw across is not in time as Kwiatkowski beats it out for an infield hit. That's a heck of an effort from Dylan Grego. But it's Major League Wiffle, and they are the by far most popular wiffle ball channel on YouTube. Kwiatkowski was just taken in that wiffle ball draft by his friend Drew Davis, who is the quote-unquote manager for the Coastal Cobras there. So he'll play Major League Wiffle after his collegiate career. He's on with a 2-out infield single, and here's the tying run at the plate in Cole Prout. He's the team leader in homers with 8. Check over to first on Kwiatkowski. Letzinger cannot get him in time. Prout is 0 for 3 today. A line out, a fly out, and a strikeout. Having the best season of his 3-year collegiate career so far, hitting .276. First pitch from Letzinger to Prout. Curveball that misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes, 2 outs here to Prout. He pinch hit yesterday in the 7th. Got the start today here in right field. The 1-0. Prout takes low and away, 2-0. Fastball misses. Prout in a good hitter's count can change the entire complexion of this game with 1 swing of the bat. Letzinger checks again on Kwiatkowski, who slides back in safely with a headlong dive. Just past 3:30 Eastern time here from Mount Pleasant. Ball State 6, Central Michigan 4. 2-0 pitch. Prout rips it into right field. That's a base hit past the diving Hasofsky. Going first to third is Kwiatkowski. Beavis picks it up down the line in right. And it's a 2-out base hit for Cole Prout, who's 1 for 4 today. Runners on the corners, and the go-ahead run comes to the plate in the form of Brady Krzyuk.
Batting for the Chippewas, the first baseman, number 25, Brady Krzyuk.
In steps Brady Krzyuk. He's 1 for 2 today. A double back in the 5th, walked and scored a run in the 3rd, struck out looking his last time in the 6th. Krzyuk, the left-handed hitting first baseman. And now time called as head coach Rich Maloney is going to come out to the mound, and it looks like he's going to make a pitching change as the other pitchers out from Ball State's dugout ready to greet Lucas Letzinger. That should do it for Letzinger, and it will. Cardinals bringing in a new arm. We'll introduce you to him when we come back on the Cardinals Game Bridge Audio Network.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
New pitcher in for the Cardinals is the man who got the save yesterday for Ball State in Owen Quinn. Yesterday, through the ninth inning, 2 walks, a strikeout against 4 batters faced, but was able to pick up his 3rd save of the season this year. Owen owns the staff's best ERA at 3.05, a 3-1 record. This is his 16th game he's appeared in out of the bullpen, and 38 in the 3rd innings pitched. 30 hits allowed, 13 runs, all of them earned, 39 punch-outs to just 12 walks. He has allowed 4 homers. Opponents hitting .227 against Owen. So Owen, who got the save yesterday, comes in a big spot. Runners on the corners, 2 out, bottom of the 8th. The go-ahead run at the plate in the form of Brady Krzyuk, who doubled back in the 5th inning. Kwiatkowski on 3rd, Prout on 1st. First offering from Quinn. Curveball fouled back the other way out of play. 0-1 to Krzyuk. Krzyuk 1 for 2 today. Walked and scored a run in the 3rd. I mentioned that double back in the 5th. The junior out of Clarkston, Michigan, trying to play hero for Central Michigan here after the Chippewas gave up their lead in the top half of this inning. It's 6-4 Cardinals. The 0-1. Krzyuk takes a fastball in the outer 3rd, called for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes the count. Kwiatkowski takes his lead off of 3rd. Prout inches off the bag at 1st. He's the tying run, the go-ahead run at the dish in the form of Brady Krzyuk. The 0-2 from Owen Quinn. Breaking ball in the dirt, Krzyuk holds off. Was tempted, but able to hold the hands back just in time. Krzyuk has already punched out once today. Ball State pitching has 5 strikeouts this afternoon. Owen Quinn has what he likes from behind the dish. The 1-2 on the move for second is Prout. And the 1-2 is a fastball that just misses below the knees for ball 2. It's a catcher's indifference. That will not go down as a stolen base for Cole Prout. But now he's the tying run in scoring position, so a base hit should tie this ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Quinn out of the stretch, brings it. Swing and a miss, got him! Breaking ball chasing away. Brady Krzyuk goes down for the 2nd consecutive at-bat, and Owen Quinn has a massive punch out of relief. Ball State leaves 2 runners in scoring position. We go to the top of the 9th. The Cardinals have a chance to add on some more insurance. Ball State 6, Central Michigan 4. This is Ball State Baseball on the Cardinals Gamebridge Radio Network.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver Program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
A massive punch-out out of relief for Owen Quinn. First batter he faces out of the bullpen is Brady Krasuk, and he gets him fishing away with a beautiful breaking ball. The Cardinals will bring up 9-1-2 here in the top of the 9th, trying to tack on some more insurance. Up 6-4 here in Game 2 of this 3-game set from Mount Pleasant. Ball State took 2 of 3 in the series last year, but the last time the Cardinals were in Mount Pleasant in 2023, Ball State was swept. So Gavin Bayless will lead it off. Braden Smith is still on the mound, or Caden Smith is still on the mound for Central Michigan. Bayless shows bunt on the first pitch, pulls it back, but it's called for a strike. A fastball finds the inside corner. Bayless today 0 for 2, a line out, a strikeout, and a walk. Out of the hybrid wine, here comes Smith. 0-1 fastball rides way too high. 1 ball and 1 strike, and that hit off the thumb awkwardly of the catcher, Aiden, right behind the plate. Bayless reached on a walk in the third. The 1-1. He waits back on a curveball and hammers it up the middle, almost takes the head off of the pitcher, Smith. That's a leadoff base hit for Gavin Bayless, who's onto the hit column for the first time today.
Then for the Cardinals, number 3, Alex Richter.
Here's the third baseman now, and Alex Richter started the game at second. Richter had an RBI triple his last time up in the 7th. He's 1 for 4 today. And it looks like that's probably going to do it for Caden Smith. I think they're going to want to put him back at short. That's why Jake Sable, the manager for Central Michigan, out of the dugout to talk with home plate umpire Stephen Miller. Someone's waiting to come out of that Central Michigan bullpen. They're going to go to a lefty here for Alex Richter, and that's going to do it for Braden Smith. Are they going to put Kwiatkowski back at third is the question. That's where he started this game. Smith is done for the day. Oh, Kwiatkowski and Smith, it looks like, are coming out of this game. Or no, just Kwiatkowski, okay. So Kwiatkowski is done. Henning will stay at third for CMU, and Smith will move back over to short. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Standards, high standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Today we have
Quinn Konicheski, who we saw yesterday or Quinn Konaseski, I should say, excuse me, comes in, who we saw yesterday. He's out of the bullpen. The left-hander threw just a third of an inning and picked up a ground out yesterday. Only threw one pitch, so he'll come in for a heftier relief appearance here. The senior transfer out of Pitt in his second year with Central Michigan. You look at the numbers on Konacheski. This season, Quinn, a 9.64 ERA, no record. This is his 10th appearance out of the bullpen. 4 2/3 innings, 6 hits allowed, 5 runs, all of them earned. 4 walks to just 3 punch-outs, an opponent sitting .333 against Quinn. So Konaseski will face Alex Richter in the top of this Ball State order after the leadoff single from Gavin Bayless here in the top of the 9th. Ball State leads 6-4, trying to extend this lead out more. Right now, it would be a safe situation for Owen Quinn should he come back on the mound for the 9th. Open stance from the left side from Richter. First pitch to him. It nearly clips him. Slider just misses inside. Remember, Alex Richter one hit by pitch away from tying the Ball State single season record in hit by pitches. Bayless a big lead at first. Lefty on lefty action here. And a lefty move over from Konaseski over to check on Bayless, who's back in time standing. Richter had an RBI triple back in the 7th. And the 1-0. This is blown away. Another slider that sweeps out of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes to the Ball State third baseman. We've been impressed with what Richter's been able to do getting on base, but the power numbers have always been there for him. 2-0 changeup misses low and in. 3-0. Richter came in getting on base at a .431 clip, only hitting .250, but leads the Cardinals with 14 long balls. Had 2 yesterday. The 3-0. Richter takes downstairs ball 4. The ball gets away from the catcher right, who easily picks it up just outside of the circle. So now 2 runners on and nobody out for Dylan Grego, and the switch hitter will take his cuts from the right side here.
Back for the Cardinals, number 5, Dylan Grego.
Grego in jeopardy of going hitless after a multi-hit effort yesterday. Bayless on second and Richter on first. Grego shows bunt, pulls back. The first pitch sweeper is in there on the inside corner for a called strike. Grego is 0 for 4 today. 2 flyouts, a pop out in foul territory, and a strikeout for Dylan. The 0-1. Fastball on the inside edge, called for strike 2. Nobody out, 2 runners on for the Cardinals. It's Bayless on second and Richter on first, top of the 9th. 6-4 Ball State after the Cardinals put up 6 runs in the 7th and 8th innings. The 0-2. Rolled over left side. It's off the glove of the third baseman Henning on a diving effort, and everybody is safe moving up 90 feet. So check that. That was actually Bryson Webb, who's into the game defensively. He cannot make the play. Let's see how they score this. And Jake Sable immediately out of the dugout. And that is going to do it for Konaseski. They wanted the lefty-lefty matchup. He faces 2 batters, does not record an out. Still waiting the scoring decision, but now Dylan Grego is on first base to load the bases. And a new arm once again for the Chippewas will head to the mound. They score it, a single for Grego, so he's 1 for 5 today. Nick Kosofsky will have the bases loaded with nobody out when we come back. And a new arm on the mound here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
So another new arm for the Central Michigan Chippewas, the 5th arm used today by CMU, and it's another familiar face in the form of Justin Morgan, the right-hander who the Cardinals saw yesterday out of relief. He was the first arm out of relief for Jake Sable and CMU. He went 2 complete innings, gave up just 1 hit, no runs, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks against 9 batters faced. The junior out of Taylorsville, Utah, and first-year JUCO transfer for Centralia Community College will come in a dangerous spot. Bases loaded, nobody out, top of the 9th. Nick Hasofsky, the 3-hole hitter, stands in. Gavin Bayless led off this inning with a single. He's at 3rd. Alex Richter walked. He's at 2nd. Dylan Grego just singled through the left side. He's on 1st. There's nobody out here in the top of the 9th, and Ball State can break this game wide open with 1 swing of the bat. Hasofsky crowds the plate from the right side. The infield plays in. The first pitch is a curveball that misses high above the letters. 1-0. This year, Morgan, a 6.38 ERA and a 2-0 record. This is his 16th appearance out of the bullpen. In 24 innings, he's given up 25 hits and 17 runs, all of them earned. 1-0, Hasofsky waits back on a breaking ball, sends a towering fly ball out into straightaway center. Is it deep enough for Bayless? It should be plenty deep enough. The catch is made by Knowlton. Tagging from 3rd and scoring is Bayless. The fastest guy in the team has no issue trotting home, and Ball State extends the lead to 7-4. It's an RBI for Nick Hasofsky, his 43rd driven in this year.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 34.
Both Richter and Grego stay put on the sacrifice fly, and the RBI from Nick Hasofsky. There's 1 gone. So here's Garrett Arnold. He had an RBI single last inning. It tied the ball game. He watches a first pitch breaking ball clip the top of the zone for a called strike 1. Richter on 2nd, Grego on 1st. 1 gone, top of the 9th. The Cardinals have scored now in 3 consecutive innings. 3 runs in the 7th, 3 in the 8th, and now 1 so far here in the 9th. The 0-1. Waiting back on a breaking ball is Arnold. Sends a high fly ball in a very shallow left. Smith is the shortstop who comes out to make the play. 2 gone. Here's Blake Beavis, the right fielder. Beavis had that 2-run homer to give the Cardinals the lead last inning. It was his 13th of the year. He's on with 2 on here and 2 outs. First pitch to him. He waits back on a breaking ball, hammers it down the line and left, but well foul. He was all over it just a tad early. No balls and a strike here to Blake Beavis, who's the number 2 Mid-American prospect for the 2025 MLB draft according to D1 Baseball. Cool story, his father Robert actually played with head coach Rich Maloney at Western Michigan in the mid-'80s. Bob was drafted in the 44th round by the Toronto Blue Jays in '87 as a reliever. Beavis rolls 1 left side. It's left to the third base bag and foul. So Robert Beavis, or Bobby Beavis as they called him, the father of Blake Beavis, played with head coach Rich Maloney at Western Michigan. And cool story, when Rich Maloney actually came back to Ball State for a second stint in 2013, Blake was 8 years old at the time and was the Ball State bat boy. That had to be a cool experience. It's come full circle here. 0-2 wallop down the line and left, but foul into the Central Michigan bullpen. Blake Beavis is all over Justin Morgan. And now time called as Jake Sable is going to head out to the mound. All right, so apologies here, folks. I totally got who's at the dish wrong, or who's on the mound wrong. This is Jack Otis, who we saw yesterday. Still another arm we saw yesterday, but this is not Justin Morgan. This is Jack Otis. He's number 36, not number 35. Apologies for that. Otis is the team leader in ERA at 2.25. This is his 9th appearance out of the bullpen. He's thrown in just 8 complete innings. He's given up 2 earned runs on 4 hits, 6 strikeouts to 4 walks. And yesterday, Otis went 2 complete innings out of relief. Did not allow a hit. No strikeouts, no walks, no runs. Faced 6 batters in 2 complete innings of work. He's ahead of Blake Beavis here. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Richter on second, Grego on first. The Cardinals already have a run here on the top of the 9th, trying to add on even more insurance. The 0-2 to Beavis. Breaking ball hammered towards the right center field gap. On his Prout, he dives and makes the catch. What a play by Cole Prout in the alley to save 2 runs. He keeps it at a 3-run ball game in favor of the Cardinals. However, Owen Quinn will go back out to the mound for his 2nd win in potentially 2 days. Last call here for CMU, bringing up 9-1-2 on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
Last chance for the Chippewas here in the bottom of the 9th, trailing by 3. Owen Quinn going for his 2nd save in as many days. Knowlton, Murphy, and Wright, 9-1-2 due up here for Central Michigan. Zach Knowlton today is 1 for 3. Reached on a bunt base hit back in the 3rd. Scored a run in the 5th after he reached on a fielder's choice then. Owen Quinn's first offering is a fastball that misses high and away. 1-0 the count. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 9th. Ball State, with a win today, would secure its 7th straight Mid-American Conference Series victory. The 1-0. Fastball right down the chute, taken for strike 1. Owen Quinn has been incredibly efficient in the strike zone here in this series. He threw an inning scoreless yesterday. Rich Maloney said it was not the plan to use him, but they had to. The 1-1. Breaking ball skips in the dirt, 2-1. Owen Quinn, the junior out of Indianapolis, went to Lawrence North High School. Two and 1 the count here to Knowlton. Out of the stretch, here comes Quinn. Rolled over, third base side, backhanded by Richter. Long throw across the infield, got him, 1 down. One gone here in the bottom of the 9th. Mikey Murphy is the left fielder now who stands in. The lineup turns over for the 4th time today. Murphy is 2 for 4, had an RBI double in the 5th and a bunt for a hit in the 3rd. If you remember yesterday, Mikey Murphy had a triple and a 2-run homer. He drove in a couple. Richter plays in towards the cut of the grass at 3rd. The first pitch to Murphy, big breaking ball, swung on and missed, 0-1. Owen Quinn is just the 3rd arm that the Cardinals have used today after getting 6 2/3 from starter Jacob Hartlove. Lucas Letzinger went a complete inning. Owen Quinn now is going for an inning and a 3rd save here. Misses on the 0-1 with a breaking ball low and away. 1-1 the count. Mikey Murphy getting on base at a .417 clip. He's the guy CMU needs to start a rally. 1-1 bounced up the middle, ranging to his left is Grego. Fields throws in time, out number 2. Two gone, and the final hope for CMU is Aiden Wright.
The catcher, number 23, Aiden Wright.
Aiden Wright's the catcher. He doubled last time in the 7th. He's 1 for 4 today. Owen Quinn 1 out away from his 2nd save in as many days and his 4th on the season. First pitch. Fly ball. This is going to tail foul out of play right side. Wright is the junior from Griffith, Indiana. He grounded in to the game-ending double play yesterday. The 0-1. Quinn spikes a breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1. Yeah, Aiden Wright grounded into a 6-3 double play. It was a great play by Dylan Grego to end the ball game yesterday. 1-1, 2 gone, bottom of the 9th. Ball State leads by 3. The 1-1 from Quinn. Another breaking ball, also skipped in the dirt. Wright takes. It's 2-1. We're just past 4 p.m. Eastern here from Central Michigan. Ball State looking for its 7th straight Mid-American Conference Series win. Quinn behind 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ripped back up the middle. That's a base hit, and Central Michigan is not done just yet. That's the first hit that Owen Quinn has allowed out of his relief appearance today. It's up to Aaron Piasecki to keep the line moving. If he can get on base, the tying run in Bryson Webb would come to the plate. And time is called before we even get to that spot. Jake Sable is going to ask for a pinch runner for Aiden Wright, it looks like. It'll be Greg Guzik, redshirt junior from Macomb, Michigan. This is the first time he has played a ball game since March 28th.
Pinch running for the Chippewas.
And the speedy infielder will pinch run here for the catcher Aiden Wright. Aaron Piasecki is at the dish. Had an RBI single back in the 5th. First pitch to him. Breaking ball drops in for a first pitch strike. Piasecki is 1 for 4 today. Grounds the plate from the left side. Ball State leads 7-4 here from Central Michigan. All 7 runs have come in the last 3 innings. Oh, one popped up in foul territory. Will it stay in play for Richter near the wall? He's got room, and he makes the catch. Ball game over. Series over. Ball State wins it. Owen Quinn has his 2nd save in as many days, and Ball State wins its 7th consecutive Mid-American Conference Series. Ball State improves to 31-13, 17-3 in Mid-American Conference play, and that is the 2nd straight victory for the Cardinals. Big win for the Cardinals as Kent State and Akron currently tied in the third inning there. And as we take a look at what else is going around across
Ball State tomorrow at 1 p.m. on
the Mid-American Conference, it's actually Kent State that trails Akron 3-1 in the fourth.
We would like to say Chimagwech and thank you for attending today's
And Miami is not playing this weekend.
And as always, fire
So
up
Ball
Tim.
State with a big win. The win out of relief will go to Lucas Letzinger. He picks up the victory today for Ball State. Letzinger now this season is 1-1. Owen Quinn picks up his second save in as many days, and the loss for Central Michigan will go to Caden Smith. Smith now 1-3. So Ball State wins it by a final score of 7-4. And Owen Quinn picks up an inning and a third save. Cardinals win the series and will go for the sweep tomorrow. 1 p.m. is when first pitch is slated for. Thanks so much for joining us all day long here on BallStateSports.com and on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network. I've been Dominic Liacani. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 12:45 for the pregame and 1 p.m. for first pitch. Ball State goes for the sweep tomorrow. This has been a presentation of Ball State Baseball on the Cardinals Gamebridge Radio Network.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you, less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.